Can you turn my microphone on?
Active.
You know when they say, turn my microphone on? Oh, God, shut up. You can't hear your microphone.
About turn my microphone.
I'm like, bro, we can...
You think you're Jay-Z, yeah? Turn my mic on, yeah? Turn my mic on, yeah? You think you're Jay-Z, so
Hey,
you think you're in the studio,
bro,
yeah?
when rappers say that, it cracks me up. I just pause back in
Turn
the
my
day.
mic
Turn
on,
my microphone. Like, bro, you can hear us. We can hear you. What you
Yeah,
mean?
bro.
That's some
Yeah,
Drake
what's good,
type
man?
beat.
What's good?
Yo, fam, like, it's not that cold, you know, bro.
Brother, yo, listen.
You just look like you just came out of Iceland, fam. Like, look at Soundz, bro.
I'm not even from here, like, and
The Soundz not even from here, bro.
I see what bro is doing.
You know what I mean, bro? How
First
many
off,
layers is this, bro?
It's just one, bro.
No,
I swear.
That's
Look, it's my football coat stuff.
okay.
Yeah, that's it. And this.
yeah,
Now
it's
you're
the
lying,
fit. It's
bro.
the fit.
I'm being
It's the
honest.
fit. It's the
It's
fit.
not even that.
Well,
You know what's mad?
Let's
You
allow
know, I was on the pitch. Yeah, a couple of hours. So of course, me, my body is kind of,
I don't know, bro. You tell me I know that you were in the pit, bro. Was that the pit review, fam? Yo, bro, this is the thing, yeah.
But you know where I'm coming from.
No, hold on, bro. This is the thing. Like, I always say this.
Alright.
I always say this when it comes to men, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Men always want you to swear for them. Fam, you know, bro, I don't know nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see some guys, I always say this, yeah. I would never swear for my man what he does in the bedroom, bro. You get me? My man say, yo, bro, like, I don't know nothing, fam. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, but it's true, them guys that go, yo, ask my man. Whoa. Don't ask my man. No, we're
You
not.
don't know what the next man
No,
does.
but you know where I'm coming
supposed to know
from.
now.
But he knows where I'm coming from.
bro.
Exactly, you know what I mean? I'm like you know what I mean? I've been out in the cold, you know what I mean? That's one of the best coaches in England, you got what I mean?
I'm just finding out, bro. I'm just finding out.
I see what time we're on. I see what time we're on.
I'm just finding out,
What's
man.
good? How's your week been, though?
Bro, I've been alright, bro. I've been alright. Sounds, how you doing, though? You good?
I'm good.
No, we
I'm
don't
good,
want
I'm
we don't want to talk about Sounds now. You know them ones there. It's just in his corner. It's just observing.
Yeah. No, bro.
I just
He
did.
is like the main event today.
Because
Bro.
bro.
He's like the main event.
All right, when you go to the restaurant, bro, tell me when you order food,
Talk to me.
3-course meal.
Yeah.
What comes first?
Starters, isn't it?
Thank you. What goes next?
Main.
And how do you finish?
So who is the starters and who's the main?
So our viewers know we're starting. So we are the starters. You get
All right,
me?
okay,
Yeah. So
okay,
the
so
main
who's the
guy,
main?
the main is gonna be Sounds for today, just for today.
And then who's the dessert?
Hey yo.
Nah, bro, we good though. Nah, listen, my week was good.
Yeah.
My week I had a good week.
Self care.
Yeah. No, I'm not you, bro.
No, what's bad in self-care?
Oh, you wasn't here. I'll tell you magic. Yeah,
Hey,
I'll tell you a
hey,
story.
first of all, let me tell my story. Then you can tell your story.
Alright,
yeah?
go on.
So watch this. If I say to you, Sounds, yeah, oh, do you look after yourself? Like,
Yeah.
and I say to you, oh, what about self care? What do you see as self care or self love? What do you?
No, you got that
Self-
wrong.
Okay,
You got that
what
wrong.
is it? Self love, right?
This is how the conversation starts.
Okay. This guy.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay, tell your side story. I'll tell my
What
side
is
story,
what
bro.
is self love to you?
You know, take care of yourself. Go to the spa. You know,
Guys,
do something for yourself.
Thank you.
Get a massage.
Thank you.
Skincare.
Thank I Sounds, my guy.
All right,
yeah.
that's true.
So
Now let me tell you how we got to that point.
okay.
You know what I mean? Because my guy just right now just started from half of the story, yeah? So, during the middle of the conversation, my man said to me, bro, how many times did you beat this week?
AKA, how many times have you had sex this week? Okay, go
Yeah?
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times have you had sex this week?
And your answer was
So,
Is
I
that-
said,
Okay.
that's what you asked me.
Okay, cool.
So I said, I didn't. You know what I mean? So I was thinking in the back of my mind, like, okay, where's this going? You know what I mean? All right, let me follow the trail and everything, see where this is going. So I'm not threw back at him, innit? You know what I mean? I said, okay, so how about you? Like, do you do like any self care? My guy looked at me and said,
this guy.
every day.
You see?
Wait.
Wait, thank
And
you.
at the back of my mind,
I heard some.
and at the back of my mind, I just thought, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him.
Sounds, what do you think?
I heard beat.
Yeah.
That's I don't know how to associate that word with
Self-care.
sex. No, not self-care.
No. That's what I mean, isn't it?
That's what you mean.
That's what that word means. Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the
Exactly.
other way it means.
Yeah.
So
So no. We are not talking about the other side.
exactly.
Yeah.
Let's,
You know what I mean?
clear that
Yeah.
out. But I feel like if you say it the way he asked it and you threw it back at him and said every day, obviously,
Yeah,
it means
I
it
thought
means-
That makes sense now,
yeah,
innit?
that makes sense.
Exactly.
That makes
that
sense.
was how the
in
conversation
your defense,
was.
that makes sense.
That's how the conversation was.
guys.
And my man said to me every day. So let's go with your logic right now.
okay.
You don't go to the spa every day.
First.
How do you know?
But
You
You
don't go to the spa every day.
But now
we're doing. How do you know? How do you know, brother?
Well,
Were you there with me? There you go. That's what I'm
well, I know.
saying. You see, there you go. So regardless, this case is flawed.
Listen, you told us what you told us and everything.
This
You get me?
guy.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. The highlight of my week, I was having a good week and everything. Yeah. Until I saw.
What did you say?
Until I saw VDM and Mr Jollof fight. Bro, listen. I could not stop laughing, bro.
What's that video on this?
Hey, listen. Mr. Jollof was throwing them pillow punches, bruv.
Who attack each other first? Something. Who fight each other first? The guy here. Why now? This is not rubbish now.
The guy said, bro, go watch that video again. Go watch that video again. See,
Can I just say something?
They're not even in the same weight class.
bro, they are not,
But,
bro.
That
but
was not
they
a legit
successfully sold Nigeria. No, not Nigerians, because I don't want to generalize. They successfully sold a story to the people online that apparently Mr. Jollof won the fight because he landed something he considered as a slap.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was seeing for what I watched,
I think
he had him under his armpit.
Bro, this was what Mr. Jollof was doing, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. What was that?
I think
Bro.
at some point I heard that he was biting.
Oh, no,
Yeah, he was by the
bro. I know. Shout out to him though. He did confess. He said,
No,
"Look,
no,
if a man has got me in that position,
I'm gonna
I have to
buy you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna buy
fair,
you,
fair.
Because
bro.
man's suffocating. Bro.
Shit, I mean, there's no rule in the game, bro, innit? You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do to win and everything. But I was just looking at the thing, yeah, looking at my man's punches and everything, yeah. It kind of goes back to my point, yeah. And people might disagree. Most Nigerians don't know how to fight.
Oh no, they
Yeah,
don't.
no.
Most Nigerian, like if you grew up in Nigeria and everything,
Yeah.
yeah, which I did my secondary school in Nigeria, go and watch the fights.
Yeah, it's
It's
only-
bare hugging, bro.
yeah, absolutely.
It's bare hugging, bro.
Absolutely.
Bare hugging. Now, one person might catch you with the headbutt. You know what I'm saying? One person might, but stand and fight. A lot of Nigerians can't do it.
Yeah,
it's
but
either
if-
weapons or hug, bro.
No, if you go try my northern brothers, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
My Malo brothers will knock you out, bro. Those guys, they survive and fight,
Is it?
bro. The northerners,
Wait, in Nigeria?
yeah, the northerners, bro.
Like fight.
Bro. They have a culture where they do that thing where they wrap up their hand. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah,
they wrap up one
I've
part
not
of
seen
it.
it, I've
And
not
they
seen
call it dombele or what is it called?
Okay.
Bro, that stuff. I don't know if them guys.
Shit, how do you know this?
I was born in the north, bro.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I was born in the north
yeah,
before I moved.
yeah.
So I moved obviously at a young age, but
Yeah.
from the little line, them guys don't mess about with them, bro.
Them boys fight, yeah.
Yeah, them guys will fight. So that's why sometimes when someone is chatting to me, I just laugh to myself. I'm like,
Yeah, bro. I saw that video though, man. Shout out to them though, but Mr. Jollof, bro.
that was your highlight of the week,
Bro, that was my highlight of the week, bro.
brother, man.
That was my highlight of the week.
I rate it.
Well,
I rate
apart
it.
from this morning.
What
What happened this morning?
Tens, bro.
Oh, the
Tens,
surprise,
bro.
the surprise. But no, what was
Tens,
your
bro.
highlight, Soundz? What was your highlight of the week?
You know, I just got to London, so
When?
I got here this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
like
that's a good
Sunday,
highlight.
Sunday-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good
so
highlight.
my highlight is navigating the whole, you know.
Is this your first time in London?
No, second time
Second
actually.
time,
But
there
last
you
time I was here summer. So this is my first.
Oh, this is different now.
This is very different.
Let's
I
go
mean,
with
everywhere gets dark by 4 p.m. By 4 p.m. it feels like I felt useless a lot this week.
yeah.
Yeah, it's my
I got
favorite.
cold sleeping and
Because
everything.
bro, I'm used to
My
waking up
favorite.
like 12 p.m. and I use like 1 hour to boot.
Yeah.
Then after that, what am I doing with my life? But
yeah,
here,
yeah.
by 3 p.m. it's already dark.
So what are you here for? Or,
No,
or
it's-
like, are you just on holiday?
Nah, you know, I dropped a project.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, you have to, you know, London is kind of like my second home at this point.
Yeah, it's like it's
you
like,
know, it feels.
This place is Afrobeats. This place
No, this is
Afrobeat
Afrobeat.
Central, bro.
No, this is
so
headquarters.
It feels
Afrobeat
at
Central,
home
bro.
right now.
It's not central. This is headquarters, bro. Let me tell you how it works.
I believe that. I
So
believe that.
Nigeria is just those those drug lords where they have fake businesses as the front. But we know it's not a laundrette. They don't wash clothes there. They wash something else. That's Nigeria. This is the real place for the
thing,
Afrobeats, bro. Whatever you do over there, it doesn't
This
even
is the
matter.
thing.
I call Nigeria like the factory, like
Facts.
the music factory. That's where like the artists are like
the warehouse.
Yeah, that's where they you can find so many talents in Nigeria. That's like for free if you are looking for talent. Go to Lagos, go to Nigeria, you find talent.
Yeah.
But the music is like moving. So here you can see this is where like the music is being like marketed ish.
Yeah, because the structure.
Yeah,
there's a
because of the
structure.
structure,
There it's
so
just a space. They don't have a structure.
That's the way I see it on my own chart. Yeah. So
But I hear
it's,
that.
it's interesting. That's his highlight.
I hear that. I hear that.
My highlight of the week, my week has been a very weird week. But I'll just say, just being alive, bro. It's the highlight.
I mean,
man.
bro, that's
something,
enough,
bro.
man. That's
You get
enough,
me?
man. It's
You know
enough.
what I mean? All
it's
my
enough.
ops did not catch me this week. So
Glory be to
free.
God.
We'll go again next week.
Good.
you know
That's
what?
good though. That's good, man.
Yeah. Guys, if you're there, just make sure you always check the flight itinerary. Check who is on your flights if you're
In case
traveling.
your ops are on the flight.
Yeah.
Wait, you can actually do that.
Well.
Why did they do that?
What's that?
I thought they could do that. So
No,
why
they did. He even said someone told him that, your guy is on the plane. He's like, oh, really?
And they just
But can I just say, this is what I love about VDM. I might not agree with a lot of things, but I love that on site. I love it. I'm from, you know what, I'll tell you why I like it. Like I see, people born in the north, us born, that's our mentality is on site, bro. We never let anything go. We forgive, but we never forget.
Yeah.
On site. But man said, if I catch you, you see that slap you promised me, you must do it today. That's what I like, man. But
violence.
we're here.
Bro, you know what, right? I just don't want to serious this out, but I was just looking at that whole situation. If that shit happened here, they are not flying again.
Bruh.
They are banned, bro.
Bruh.
They are banned, bro.
And this
This guy is a nice guy. He said, if it happened here, if the thought come up here, you get arrested. Just the thought, you just looked up.
Like,
Like,
find out the player there, man, bro. You're done.
just grab you.
You are done.
this is a crazy place.
You
man.
got
This
me.
is a crazy.
Nigeria is a
crazy,
real
crazy,
jungle, bro.
Yeah, like
When that stuff was happening, I've forgotten this guy's name. His name was just in my head and everything. He said something that made me laugh. He said, VDM made his career by calling out
People for doing
people who sell fake products, only for him to turn around and start
sell
selling fake phones.
pro-
You know what I mean?
No, but you know what? That's the psychological part of everything about the internet. It's what happens is you get power hungry or power drunk. So you're power hungry because you're still looking for the clout. Once you get the clout, you're now drunk on that power. You start to do the things you're telling people off for.
Not today.
Without knowing that you're doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just
unconsciously,
and also in a country like Nigeria that has no structure, where as long as you have small change, you can hire the police. Bro, can me and you go out on the street and say, I'm hire the Met?
try am now.
We'll just leave. We'll leave this house, right?
Yeah.
And Soundz will be calling our phone. Guys,
Why would I do that?
I'm telling you, bro.
we're not returning, bro. We're gone, bro.
This is a crazy place.
That's
man.
But that's crazy though. But yeah, man, it's good, man. It's good.
Oh, you didn't even check on them.
What?
You didn't check on people.
That's what I want to do right now, bro.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the VDM thing. Sorry. Sorry for this guy.
This is the time that I press the clap and everything. My guy's still talking and everything.
Sorry. I apologize.
That's so good,
I
bro.
thought you forgot them.
Nah, bro. I'll never forget those people.
Yeah,
bro.
I see, guys, I'm looking out for you.
You
Still.
go, I mean, I'll never forget those people, man. You know what I'm saying? We see all the comments and everything. You know what I mean? We see all the comments, we see all the likes and that. You know what I mean? These guys are families, though. Even though I see you and them going back and forth and everything, bro.
Bro, I said
In
I'm
the
a
comments.
northerner, bro. I don't
You
like
got
it. I will fry you. Try it.
But
I'll
salute.
cook
On
But
site
salute.
and online.
Oh, yeah.
They know already now.
But
Everyone
salute.
is aware of my character.
You
They
know
know.
what I mean? But listen, we wanna say salute to all the viewers and all the listeners out there, man. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are right here with us, and for that we salute you, Lord, man. For real, you get me?
This guy's quoting Jay-Z.
You know what?
Same Jay-Z said, tell him on a microphone, bro. We can hear you.
We were dragging him in the beginning of this video.
Exactly.
You know what?
That's what you said when people get power hungry.
Oh yeah, they
start
do
to
this. Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know what? That is
Yeah,
so
that's
true, bro. That line was just in my head and
Head
everything.
facts.
Yeah. But if you didn't say it, I wouldn't even think
No
about it.
click.
Like,
Yeah,
it just came into
yeah,
my mind and everything.
absolutely, bro.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
though.
man.
Okay, all right, cool. You got me on that. You got me on
No,
that.
no, but sure, you could be.
You got me on that. 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 You know. But listen, if you've not subscribed yet, do that right now. Subscribe to this channel. Watch the videos. Leave a like. Leave a comment and share these videos with your friends. You get me?
Family.
You already know, man. We don't need to introduce ourselves. It's your boy Toby
Banks.
and we got the guy Soundz.
Active.
Sound.
What's going on?
Yeah.
You go what I mean?
Get me.
Yeah, me.
Before we get into, because we were having a conversation last weekend,
Yeah.
this was in regards to the Burna Boy situation.
Oh,
Yeah, we were talking about that. But people watching, we just want to get to know, where did the name Soundz come from?
that's a very, very interesting story. Sounds was like, I mean, when I started music, I wasn't going by sounds. Don't worry, I'm not going to give you what I was going by. The real ones know, they know. But yeah, I wanted something, tush and posh.
Yeah.
I wanted to feel like an artist,
Okay.
so to say. And then I had like this idea that I had this thing in my head that, okay, if I wanted to, because I am also a producer.
Okay.
Yeah, I had this thing that, okay, if I wanted to be a music producer and an artist, I had to like go with one name. Like I had to find something generic. And I wanted it to be something that made sense. And also I didn't know how to play any musical instruments or, the keyboard, the guitar, but I could somehow produce songs, then produce mad beats and all. But
Oh, for real?
True.
I was just using the
FL
sound.
Studio.
I was just using the sounds in my head.
Yeah.
So that's how I work with sounds in my head. So I just go with sounds. Literally, I just stuck with it.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah.
So was it you that came up with them, or was it someone that gave you the name?
I came up with it myself.
And you decided to put the Z instead of the S.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's always the case, though, that's
that
clever.
year,
That's always the case.
that year. I don't know if you guys did it, but I'm sure you guys did it. Where you go with Leo Frosh.
Oh yes,
Fresh Z.
the lil this, the lil that. Yeah.
So that was that era.
Yeah.
Where you had to have like Z. Now Z is a cool thing.
Yeah,
because Escala DZ,
Yeah.
Skizzy, yeah. But then when it actually just started, then I just said, okay, remove the S, change to Z, and
Nah, I hear that though. I hear that because that was the same thing that happened to me when I first saw Black.
Okay.
He had the singer Black.
Yeah.
Right, but then he did this one 6 L.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I
So
hate
for
that
some time, I was calling him Slack.
Yeah, it is slack because I hate that stuff.
You know what I mean? I was calling him Slack. It was someone that said, "Bro, who's Slack?" By the way, I said, "Bro, you don't know Slack."
I made that
The person
mistake
said,
a
"Yo,
lot.
no, I don't know who Slack is." He said, "Black." I said, "For real?" You know what I mean?
So confusing when
You know,
artists do that.
but
Like
hey,
yours
listen.
is, his one is cool.
I mean, my
sounds
sounds
cool,
like
bro.
so good. Like,
cool.
Sounds is cool and all
So yeah,
that.
that's how I got the name.
That's how I came across, yeah? That's calm, bro. That's calm. So, if we want to just jump into the conversation, yeah. So, last week, we were talking about Burna Boy with the thing that happened to him in Colorado.
Yeah.
Would I say...
happened to him or
Exactly.
It
I was just
happened.
thinking about that.
It
The stuff
happened.
that happened.
something he did to someone?
You know what I mean?
But that happened to a person.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that happened.
So, obviously, this is like a story that I've gone around the world and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, my man was performing and a lady was sleeping in the audience. Saw the lady, kicked the lady out, right?
Yeah.
Now, we had that conversation last week. Now, fast forward. The lady has now dropped a statement. Yeah. Let me just pull it up real quick and just read it. So, for people that are watching, obviously. So she came out and dropped a statement because you said that you thought that she was sick.
Sick, yeah. Or, yeah.
That was what you
Sick
said,
or
innit?
drunk, yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
One of those.
But she came out in her own words.
And I don't believe that's her anyway, but hey, carry on.
You don't think so? I don't know who she is, but she said, so I'm the girl that was kicked out of the show. I don't even know where to begin. But that was very embarrassing and humiliating, even though the spelling is
This is what I'm saying. I don't think it's...
You know what I mean? To myself, my boyfriend. But I could have handled that situation better than that. He had no idea what was going on with me, and he didn't even care. I've been mentally... Jesus Christ. Bro, the spelling is mad, bro.
That's when I started to doubt it. I started to doubt it. When I saw it, I was like, yeah.
So she said, I've been mentally, physically, and emotionally drained since my daughter's dad passed away, and I came to his show to put a smile on my face after everything that has happened. He took forever to come out.
You're doing
and
the
I
math.
was tired. We paid to be there. And if I wanted to close my eyes and sleep, I can do that. It is my money that I wasted, not his. And for all of you in the comment section being nasty, how about showing kindness? Because you never know what someone is going through.
Can I just say, first of all, I'm a cynic. So I'm really cynical of things in life. I don't even believe we human beings are actually human beings. I don't believe that. That's another thing, right? This doesn't seem like her. And if it's her, I apologize, but I'm going to say this straight. First off, you are there, but you say you lost your
daughter's dad.
but you're there with another guy. Then when you were leaving, you look like you were drunk. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Probably I would do the same too. A lot of things are not adding up. Then on top of that,
Yeah, like, but sorry to cut you off, bro. Like, losing your daughter's dad and everything, that could be the ex.
Yeah.
no, it is the ex.
Yeah.
I'm just going based on, I'm recollecting what she said, right?
Yeah.
So you lost your daughter's dad, granted. That's not, sorry about that. Then you're there with your partner, probably. Or maybe that could be her brother. I don't know.
Could be
Whoever
yeah?
it is, yeah.
But what is the most important thing here is this woman has literally looked at the internet and she's picked on all the major points people were saying.
But not more.
And she's used it and she's molded it into a story. If you read that after the part of I was there with my I lost my daughter's dad. Please go back to the statement. Everything she said was everything other people have been putting in comments for weeks.
Of course she was going to do that. This is the internet age.
Yeah, like people ride on pity.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
we know that, right?
Yeah.
Any story that is a sub story, people are
I
going
thought
to.
she would come out and be like, I'm gonna make sure all your four kids don't grow.
Yeah, she can't. Obviously, she knows she doesn't have that power now. So come on,
This guy, bro. Come on, bro.
and genuinely, she knows Burna because she was at his show. So
Yeah.
she knows that she can't try
No.
with that energy.
But as an artist, though,
Yeah.
right, being in Burna's situation, right, let's assume, obviously, you're on the stage and all that. You look, someone is sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, it's annoying. It can feel somehow, but I believe every artist has felt that way at some point in time. Like in your career, you felt like that you've performed in places that people don't know you and they're just doing something else or even talking. And I just felt like the situation could have been handled better. Because I mean, I've been at shows where like there are bare people just like chatting at the back, and I know randomly sometimes
It's so annoying, innit?
I've been moved to even say, bro, like you guys should comport. I mean, so I'm not going to say it's easy to lose your cool at that point because you're in front of so many people and you're trying to give them a show and you see that type of thing, but you also have to, while you're trying to manage your feelings, you also have to consider, they paid to get there.
Yeah.
And also just leave them, like there's something I learned, just face the people that,
Not trusting
you
that.
can joke on it, you can comment on it, but to the point of like saying, oh, you leave the show, I feel like that was like kind of
Too
extra.
much, yeah?
That was too much.
So you wouldn't do that in a situation?
Yeah, I wouldn't personally. I would not do that. Yeah, but I mean, I understand both parties. Like, the artist, you're putting so much to give them a show. It's not easy to do all that, and to the fans there, you're at the show, but anything can happen. People like you go to concerts and people are already half drunk before they enter.
Oh yeah.
Do you get, because they want to get lit? I was at a concert yesterday. I was at and I saw bare people just drinking like at the entrance and throwing bottles and trying to rush it because some of them cannot even afford to buy the drinks in the venue. You don't know how they even got the money to buy your tickets.
Facts.
So they might be affected by a lot of things, and you have to consider all that, other many. So the situation could have been handled better. But if I was the one, I would have not.
But are we? I personally think that it's a bit unrealistic, right? To say, because put yourself in Burna's situation or put yourself in your situation, right? You're thinking about giving a good show or a great show, right? You're not thinking about what people are going through and all the sort of things. Now, some artists, you do see that. Some artists sometimes will stop the show and be like, "Yo, are you good? You're right." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like some artists do that,
exactly.
but not every artist Some artists are in their zone
Yeah.
to give a great show.
Yeah.
And when they see stuff like that, especially if you're at the level that Burna
Burna
is
is.
on, he might see it as a disrespect. Like, mate, like, why are you here fucking sleeping?
And
on that?
especially when Burna thinks the world revolves around him. Still.
You get what I'm saying?
My guy, Burna.
Which he has the right to think.
Oh
that.
yeah, 100. Every
You got
artist
me?
must
Yeah,
think that
yeah,
way.
exactly.
What the heck? Yeah.
I think what it is as a younger artist or as a new artist, you are still in the phase of trying to impress.
You can't afford to do that, bro.
You go, I mean, so you can't afford to do that.
Exactly.
But if you're well established and everything, yeah, now you might be like, yo, I see this as a disrespect. Like, what's going on here? And then if you have the personality that Burna has,
Exactly.
Then
So
you do
I
that.
feel like it's a personality game. Like, you know, you came to a Burna show, you know how Burna is. You get, so you know the kind of things to expect.
Yeah.
If you went to a WIZKID show, you know how Wiz is. You know the kind of things to expect. WIZKID is that type of person that
he's chill.
You know, he can't even tell the distance to go give her a blanket or something. So
you
is
make
that,
into a
you know,
joke
is that kind of guy. So
Yeah.
you know where you're coming to, and you know the kind of thing. So I feel like, so what he said of her, about her not like coming at Burna like the way he felt like she should have come at Burna is because she knew where she was coming to, and she knew the kind of person that she was coming to, you know, to his show.
Yeah.
So it's just a personality thing, in my opinion. Like if it was a Wiz or a David or a Wande or a Mali, they would have handled everything in a totally different way. So
Yeah.
And also, I was just thinking here when you were saying that, when listening to both of you, excuse me, it's just that it's outside it being a personality thing as well.
Yeah.
Is expectation. So as an artist, you have your own expectations. You know what I'm saying? Today I'm gonna go out and perform. I know the people at the front are gonna have their lights on. Like all of these things you already in your head. Then you turn up there and you see someone going, ah. You know that meme that goes, hey, way.
I feel like
Bruh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I think it is. And to be fair, you can see when he was getting upset, it was coming from that place of, this is not what I pictured.
Yeah.
Don't piss me off. This is
Yeah,
not what I
yeah,
pictured.
yeah.
That's what it is. Because when you watch it again, you're going, oh, okay, I see what it is. Because you know that time there was a trend where suddenly artists became so empathetic. They started to care about their fans. They'll be like, stop the music. Is she good? Because someone else did it. Because someone else got in trouble.
That was the time that became a trend, actually.
No, because that's what I'm saying.
Because artists, what it was artists, they want to get sued.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And if something happens, you know, doing your concert, wherever, you might get sued, especially in America.
100%.
So you wanted to do, okay, I did what I could do.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So it became
Just in case.
performative.
Yeah, so
It became performative,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
But what actually surprised me in that whole situation, because we're still going to go to his statement, because he released a statement, because for the whole week, everybody was crying about it.
I think there's a
Which
PV
I was
there-
surprised.
there was a live video thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the bit.
So the live video thing added to the whole thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But you know, but what surprised me was people know who this guy is.
Like
You
simple.
listen. We've
Like,
seen
it's just that simple.
we've seen a live show where someone was dragging his trousers and everything. He almost kicked the person in the face, right? And I believe the next week we saw another show where WIZKID, somebody rushed on
Bro,
stage or
and
whatever.
he fell.
You got me, and he
Legit
fell.
and he didn't do anything.
It's two different guys, like two
Exactly,
different
like,
personalities.
it's just a
and everything. So when I
personality
look at
thing.
that, right, I look at people saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe he did this, bro." Have you been following this guy? This is who he is.
Sorry. In the American space, when you listen to all the American podcasters that are doing pop culture thing, you know what they call Burna Boy?
No.
Oh, he makes great music, but he's such a dick. Sorry. It's funny, bro. It's just like...
But then
my
what makes him a
days.
dick though?
This is what I keep saying to human beings, right? So the idea of someone entertaining you, there's a bit of entitlement that comes with it.
They feel like
So for instance, I've paid Soundz however amount of money for him to do whatever he needs to do. I expect him to do what I've asked him to do.
Right.
Yeah? If Soundz decides, oh, I'm not going to sing, I'm going to read a poem, I'm going to have an issue. But guess what? Actually, I've paid for Soundz to be an artist. So an artist can do whatever they want to do.
Exactly.
But human beings, we're so weird where we just become so entitled. Like, oh, why didn't he do this? He didn't backslide. He didn't do a backflip. Oh, man, I'm not going for a show next time. And you're like,
Yeah.
again, we even forget that these people are human beings. So, like, Burna came out and said he was sick. That wasn't even considered. No one cared about that. You
Yeah.
notice that no one cared. No one talked about he wasn't feeling too great. No one gives it whatever. It's like, don't you treat the fans like that? And rightly so. You can't tell another person come out. Yeah, you gotta go. Fair enough, because they paid for it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you both just said, personality comes into it. And
I mean, I've been at a
Okay.
Burna show where he was actually sick too.
Yeah.
Like he did a show in London last year too.
Oh, yeah, that
like,
show.
You know, he literally came out and said like, "Yo, this morning wasn't feeling
too well.
good," and you know, he enjoyed. Knowing Burna is someone that feeds off of the
Yes,
crowd's
that's what it
energy.
is.
Like, so like the same thing we're saying. Like, you know who you're coming to see. That's like I feel like that's very valid when it comes to artists and fans. You know who you're standing. You know who you are. Nobody forced this guy on you. You bought a front row ticket, so you know who you're coming to see, and you know some certain things that's happened before. So I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong, but you know, if I was the one, I would have not said, "Oh, yo, leave." But I can literally just address the issue. "Oh, yo, you're sleeping. Stand up." Literally, I can just jokingly say, "Oh, yo, stand up." That kind of thing. Like, let everybody like ginger type of thing. But, you know, we're trying to have a party here, so I feel like, you know, nobody's right or wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
I hear that you mentioned something about people say, "Yo, he's such a great artist, but he's a dick." Right? I personally think that it's even deeper than that. I'll tell you why. And you said that it is Americans that are saying that.
most Americans said it lately. They just,
So there's levels to this, right? You have, how am I going to put this? So you have white people expect black people, or rather, a lot of white people are not comfortable around quote unquote loud
yeah.
black people. You want it to be, be humble.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, the second level to that is you're African. Be humble.
Yeah.
Right?
You should
And,
be-
and,
you're
and
lucky
this is
to be
coming
here.
here.
Yeah.
And this is coming from black Americans
Facts.
or black British people, whichever,
Yeah.
to Africans.
Yeah. You're lucky to be here.
You're lucky
Kind
to
of
be
vibe.
this big.
Type B. Type.
Yo, here, like, because look at Burna, times it times 5, times 10. That's Kanye West.
Absolutely.
And Kanye West, forget about the recent whatever, right? Kanye West is loved because of his personality. And Kanye West is a dick.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it comes down to that. It's a mental thing. Like, why is this African
Acting this
behaving
way.
like this?
Yeah.
Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
We pay to come see you. You
And
get what I'm saying?
That's like one of the major things that Burna has been against.
That's
all his
the thing.
career. Like,
Yeah.
So things like that are bound to piss him off.
Yeah.
And then also from where we are from, as Nigerians, you are also expected to.
Oh no, sorry, where you guys are from? We'll carry on.
Okay, are you from the moon? Yeah, you from the moon? Yeah. Okay. You got me.
He's not even sure if he's human.
Exactly. And also in Nigeria,
Yeah.
you're expected to be, be grateful for what you have.
Ah, sure.
You got me. You did not earn it.
Yeah.
You be grateful for what. No, mate.
If no be for God.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
You got me. You want to attribute everything to God, which is good and everything.
If not for that one song.
Yeah, exactly. So Burna Boy came in. He clearly does not have that personality. He clearly, his ego. He's proud of himself and what you got. I mean, he's him.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the reason why when I look at everyone's reaction, a lot of people's reaction and everything, go through the comments. You see it. Who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? This and that and that and that and that. You get what I mean? But then I look at that as well. I said, that's a guy who I watch, a white guy. I watch his live stream every night. So he's on a live stream. His name is Nick Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes, yeah.
Yeah. This guy makes about $5,000 at least every night.
Damn.
On donations. Right? But he will cuss the viewers out.
Yep.
Call them all types of idiots.
That's fact.
And they are still, you know what I mean? But nobody says to him, oh no, like you need to tone down your voice and do this and that and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My point is, why is it that is always expected of a black person?
Yeah, but I agree with you. With what Nick does, there's a difference because one is
How?
a streamer, one is an entertainer.
No,
Watch this.
no, but people are giving you their money.
I know, no. Because people they love things like that. Some people, what's the word? Some people they've got fetish where people need to talk down on them. They love it. They're
Fetish
like,
for it.
Yeah, bro. No.
Yeah, bro.
That is a real thing, like the
Yeah.
humiliation ritual or whatever. the case.
Exactly,
Yeah,
humiliation
yeah.
ritual.
It's
and
a
stuff.
real thing.
It's a real thing. Now, with an artist, because you're singing and you're lending your voice to the public in whatever way, they don't expect you to have that type of character. I promise you. So a streamer will do crazy stuff. They'll be like, "Oh, that guy's crazy. I need to go watch it
they
again."
allow him-
Why an artist cannot do that? They'll be like, "That's not what we're here for, right?" Because you're seen in a different category. And I just feel like someone like I'm always gonna be against when people say, and I saw the guy did and I leave him. I hate that stuff. Because sometimes I don't care how you are, you need to find ways to mold yourself to not be fake, but mold yourself to fit a situation. So for instance, let's say, I don't know, 3 or 5 80-year-olds were to walk into this. What would be the natural thing you do? When
You comport now.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Big bro.
But my real self, I would like to joke, I like to banter.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna make that joke because come on, the older people, I'll even get up a little bit. No, I tell you, I won't get up because we're human beings. So I will sit down and I'll be like, "Do you need to sit?" Because I'll really need to be sure that are they good? Are they okay? Because not just because they're older, but because I feel like
It's just like
do you know what I'm
maturity.
saying?
maturity,
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, with Burna wasn't this big when Burna said, "Why is my name in small capitals? Like, what was going on? My name is small fonts." That alone should have told us that, oh, this guy's on smoke. He knows what he wants. Man said, "Why is my name?" That's a show, or should I say, that's a festival that everyone will be happy about. Oh, I'm on it. You see how people are when they put them on some festival, they're gassed. Oh man, they come. Burna, instead of Burna to be gassed, Burna said, "Hey guys,
Fix.
I tell you, this guy's a madman."
Yeah.
Everyone will be gassed like, "Yo, I'm on this. Yeah, guys, make sure you turn up for me." Man said, "Why is my name on small fonts?" And for me, somehow, in a weird way, I love that because he's so self-assured. But then again, there's a balance. He's too self-assured to an extent where he's even so sure, he's telling people, "Hey, come and leave." And he's on live making jokes in a very sensitive time when people are already judging him on that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sending
so
people
this
up.
is the life that we're talking about, yeah. So he was in something that looks like a trailer, right?
Yeah.
With his group and everything, yeah. And let me just pull up the video now, because I've got the video saved. And I believe he said that he did not beg anyone to be his fan, something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me just pull it up real quick.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where, again,
Listen, I don't see anything wrong with. Listen, let me tell you my own point. My thing is, if it bothers you, stop paying to go see him.
that's facts.
Stop listening to him.
That's fact.
It's like,
You know what I mean? So this
it's
is what he said.
truly that simple.
Yeah.
This is what he
Truly that simple.
Zero peso, man. Me, I know. Just maybe I drink for. I tell you, say, make them out of my fans. Choose.
And you know what's crazy?
For fans who get money this period.
So basically, he said that he didn't beg anyone to be his fans and everything.
He's
that
looking
for
for-
fans that have money.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? And that's why I say I don't like the world.
And-
We're all hypocrites.
Can I just read out his statement as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We have to address what he said before the statement so
Okay,
that
go on
people don't think we're,
Go on then.
on his. You know how people now, they start to judge, "Oh, you're enabling. Oh, you're on his side." The fact is this, him saying that, honestly, he's just, when they say, think of something, but you don't say it. Every single artist in the world
Yeah. Should.
exactly feels that way. They don't want no broke fans. I promise you. Wait, Soundz is right here. You think Soundz wants fans that will just come? He wants a show that is like, let's say, £100, but because he's got broke fans, he has to do £5. Come on, man. Excuse me. He's just said that. Again, that's Burna. Sometimes he just doesn't. He has no filter. He just thinks it and says it.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
As it
Why
is in his mind, it's very
most artists
transparent.
actually feel that way, but they just don't say. We don't know what they think, or they tell their brethren in their room and they're like, yo, man, I hope this showed my God. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to say before we dive into the statement.
And to me, that's one reason why, I don't like when artists say or do something and then they release statements about it.
That's facts.
Nah, bro,
That's
because
facts.
you said exactly what you want,
said, yeah,
what
yeah,
you believe.
It's done already.
You
So
know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the statement and everything. And this was what he said, right? He said, I understand the agenda is against me, and I came to terms with it long time ago. So my skin is bulletproof at this point. I wasn't going to address this, but if you make the pilot uncomfortable, so he's talking about the show now.
Okay.
If you make the pilot uncomfortable in the plane that you bought the ticket for, you will be deboarded and or arrested as soon as you land. You pay school fees. So now the fans are in the classroom and that, yeah. So
lecture.
so you pay school fees. You will be kicked out if you make the teacher uncomfortable. My shows have people who have beaten cancer and overcame something very serious, etc. And none of them have ever slept low. I leave my soul on stage. I get on, even if it's only 10 people in attendance. And I will gladly be cancelled if we are in a world where you will treat me like a stripper, slap my ass, and tell me keep dancing because you threw 100 pounds at me. Now, he continued, by the way, I was joking around with my band about something else, not necessarily this situation. And y'all are spun it as usual, saying Burna Boy doesn't love his fans. If you hate me so much, either kill me or leave me alone. I'm fighting my own battles, and I never come out here to look for pity or help. I love who loves me and respect who respects me.
Now who love me, I go love.
Simple.
like,
To me, this is what I always say, right? Bro, this is who he is.
Bro, plain and simple.
If you
It's-
don't like
it's just
it,
how it is. If you don't
Don't buy his music.
move out,
If you don't like it,
just
don't go to
move
the
out,
show.
yeah.
You get what I mean? Like
Like it's not my fault. There's so many other
That's
artists
it.
you can stand. Like if you can't even listen to his music without even liking him as a person.
You
Like,
know what? That's
there's-
what that's what most Nigerians suffer from. They don't know how to decipher sometimes on how to separate the artist from the art, because we're all artists in the
Yeah.
world. The only difference is you sing better than I do, or you sing better than I will ever be able to. Do you know what I mean? And same thing, you sing better than I will ever be able to.
I don't know how to say it, but go on.
Brother, let it fly. So now that's it. We're all artists coming in here. I don't know your struggles. You don't
Yeah.
know my struggles. I don't know
Yeah.
your struggles. We're in front of a mic and we're acting. Now everyone is an artist. Now you're right, actually, with the whole statements. Sometimes I don't even know why artists. I know they have to. It's all the PR,
Yeah.
because some people fall for it. Because I've always said,
Man,
I'd never
just
fall
keep
for
the convo
statements.
going.
Yeah,
Just keep the convo going. So
He
that-
basically said, I'm sorry you feel that way. That's basically what he said.
And then-
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You know what?
I'm sorry you feel that way is different from I apologize for
sorry.
what I did. He said,
Brother.
listen, I'm sorry you feel that way. So
Yeah,
I did.
it's me. You know what I mean? But this is what happens when your core fan base, the people that are really, really paying for you, aren't the guys on the internet. Let that sink in. That's what happens.
Actually, bro.
That's why Ye went wild. Bro, once Burna knows, his top team, his team, they know that the main important people that are really paid, that will pay for the shows, that will pay for these gigs, that will do this, they're not on the internet going, I hate Burna. Burna's head is big.
But I'm also seeing a lot of people on the internet saying that they're not gonna go to shows no more. Some people say that they canceled their ticket and all that shit.
Absolutely. But guess what happens, right? Burna is now in a place where he's a big artist. Again, to those people that don't know how to comprehend, I'm not enabling Burna. I think he was wrong. The statement alone sealed it for me. I was like, brother, why would you do that? But the truth is, Burna and his team have the metrics. They have the data.
They have data.
They have everything. No human being on earth, I want you guys to just be smart for a minute, comes and chat like this if he's not sure of his backing. It's a guy coming there and say, try me and see.
Challenge me and see.
Yeah. Bro, that guy knows what he knows what you don't know. So you don't want to try someone like that because they already know they have a backing. You know what I'm saying? So this brother already knows. That's why he's chatting like this. You think an artist that is really begging for fans and community will come out and he'll be on the media run. I'm sorry that day I took the wrong medicine. bro, you come up with a lot. My woman messed me up, and that affected, bro. People will be begging, oh, sorry, forgive him. Bro, you seen this, bro? That's what it is. That's what superstars do. When the superstar knows, they move. Kanye's done it to an extent. Chris Brown, that's why Chris Brown is moving on a mad one in terms of just putting out songs, because that's the only way for him to convince you that, hey, guys, listen, I'm truly sorry. Burna is the guy that would dig his own grave and say, hey, you, I'll cover the grave myself. But that guy's a joker. I swear down. He's you guys don't know how funny that guy is. Burna Boy is funny. Have you ever been bored and say, this whole Burna Boy, let me go and watch his past videos. Someone did a compilation of all his madness. You know the funniest one ever?
What?
Was the one in Lagos where the guy ran. Burna did this with his hanky. When they took the guy downstairs, Burna did. Burna was, I'm not doing this again. I'm out.
No, I saw that video,
bro.
I saw that
It's
video.
the way he kicked the guy or whatever he did. Then he looked at the crowd. It's like,
This was in Nigeria,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He looked
I
at the
saw that.
crowd, took his hanky, wiped it. You know that meaning of when you wipe your face?
Your eye clear.
I sat down this week and I was watching the compilation. I said, this guy's a madman. The guy cleaned his face, left. Man said, I'm not doing this. So can you imagine the people that are begging him, Burna, please? But that's not normal, you know.
Yeah, listen.
People in back say begging, please go by saying, nope, I'm not doing this.
My personality, talking about me, I would never allow an artist or anyone have that level of control over me.
Thank you.
Me personally.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Me personally. I watch Nick Fuentes. I watch another guy called Star. Bro, you call into his show and everything.
Oh, yeah, Star's a joker.
My guy banks phone on you and everything, and people still give me money. I would never allow an artist or an entertainer have that level of control over me.
Right.
Which is the reason why when I look at everyone, I'd be like, all right, cool. If you guys are complaining about it, what are you gonna do about it? You go, I mean, he's him. He's doing what he does, what he wants to do. If you don't have a problem about it, don't support him no more. Because this is the thing. A lot of artists or a lot of entertainers forget that they are who they are because of the fans.
Yeah. They don't know that.
No, they know that sometimes, but at some point they forget.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know that when they get to that stage.
You know what I mean?
They forget all about it.
They forget. But then at the same time, it's up to the fans to remind them quickly. But if you don't remind them, they're going to continue.
And that's the thing.
That's what that is.
You're in control of an artist when you are the one putting money in the pocket. So if everyone not saying this should happen because he's one of the greatest, but if we all collective, let's just say we're all Burna Boy, and this this is an imagination. The three of us are his fans. That's it. We are the ones bankrolling. We pay for everything, the merch, everything. And he did something and then went, yep, that's it. He'll be knocking on our door. Please now, guys, I've said sorry.
You know.
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, I'm going to ask you, as an artist, as an entertainer, because I do believe this, but I just want to know your thoughts on this. Those numbers, those figures, when you see the numbers of the stream numbers come back, your Instagram followers and everything, do you think that controls you and that determines what you do or what you say on the internet or in public?
It takes a lot of self-control, bro. Like legit, you need to have self-control. When you see those numbers, you don't see humans, you see numbers. You get it. So when you see 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, to you, they're just millions. They're not like, because this room, if there are 100 people in this room is going to be packed. So when you think about it from a human perspective, that, okay, these are literal human beings doing this, like listening to me, following me, commenting. When you think about it from that perspective, you are more self-aware that, oh yeah, I'm dealing with actual people. Yeah, let me control myself. But when you see it from and I feel like you can't really blame the artist so much, because there are so many people like do a lot of fake stuff. There's the farming, there's engagement farming too. Like a lot of people do a lot of stuff to look cool and look like they are actually quote and unquote superstars. You know, so when when there's someone doing some shady stuff in the back end, you will not see his millions as human beings. He's going to see them as numbers.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just
They're
like we said,
replaceable,
you know, just
kind
like like you don't like me, bye bye, and that person will come. Type of P. So it's just one, a personality thing. Two, you have to check yourself. Steady, like every.
You don't want to lose yourself.
Yeah, like it's really easy to the way when there's money, there's fame. You're standing in front of 5K people, everybody singing your song word for word. Bro, I was in Uganda where and I performed with Gabsy, and I was in front of 8,000 people, and out of those 8,000, like 5,000, I'm sure were singing back to me. At some point, I was shaking, but I was like, bro, what the fuck? Do you get? So imagine having to experience that on a regular basis, that you now become used to it. So when you're used to people singing back at you, you feel some level of power. You feel some level of, it's me. You don't think that it's ever going to end. You get?
I guess the flip side of that coin as well is.
So
Also, just want to ask you, the flip side of that coin is, because as you were just talking, I remembered Doja Cat. You know what Doja Cat is?
Yeah, no, I know.
She went through a situation a couple of years ago where she said that she felt like she was a slave to the numbers, which the numbers are followers on IG, right? You have 1 million followers or 100,000 followers and everything. You, oh my God, I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to lose these people or whatever the case is. I don't want my music not to sell and all this kind of stuff, right? You kind of find yourself become a slave to them. They tell you what to say, what to do.
Yeah, this brand, whatever.
And all those kind of things, right? And so as an artist, sometimes do you feel like you are kind of not yourself? Because when you look at someone like Burna, you can tell this is who he is.
Yeah.
Right? He's free, like, you know what I'm saying? But there are other artists that are not, because I need to maintain these followers. Some people freak out when they see people unfollowing them on Instagram. Oh my God, I just lost 100,000 followers. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's a big deal and everything. Right?
Yeah.
So as an artist, because obviously I'm not, but you yourself, do you feel that sometimes, maybe you can explain how artists go through that?
Do
you think that it's a real thing?
Yeah, it is a real thing. Like, it's real. But if there's one thing I'm happy about right now is the world is changing. Gone are the days where you had to be the prim and perfect artist. Like, we don't do that anymore. If you notice, people that try to be perfect on social media, they're the ones that, they on blue or in my own word, they don't succeed because there's no personality, and you're in the world where AI can give you that perfection. So if you want a perfect artist, you go to AI. You don't expect me as a human to be a perfect artist. Do you understand? And the labels try to make you have to try and be some type of way and all that. But right now, we're in the world where, look at Justin Bieber, for example. Justin Bieber made about 192 posts when he dropped this Swag album, the second one, and they were just like funny just funny posts. Maybe post his head. Now, to people, they think, oh, this guy is losing it, but literally, this is him being human, being him, because you were used to the perfect Justin Bieber, the perfect everybody's future boyfriend, everybody's wannabe boyfriend. The ladies loved him. Was so perfect. The labels. And this guy was going through life, and we're just getting to see that, there were things that he went through, and even from his music, he was telling us, yo, I was going through some shit, and you guys were not paying attention to it, but you're just looking at the perfect image. But now I'm happy that the world is at the point where you don't have to be perfect. You should not be perfect. You should actually
be yourself,
embrace your flaws, those things that make you weird, but be it your hair, be it your skin color, be it your voice or the way you talk or the way you address issues or the way you, doing your shows. So to say, those are the things that make you unique, that make you you, because people don't like perfection. Don't worry, people cannot deal with perfection. People cannot function in a perfect world.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fake.
You
and stuff.
understand?
So
You get
you're like
so
a robot.
yeah, we can't. That's why the idea of AI scares us so much, because when you think about something doing something so perfect, like it's scary. Do you get? So we are used to chaos. You understand? So right now, I feel like every artist should try it and be less perfect, bro. Just do you. Just have fun. Make sure you're enjoying what you're doing, and make sure you're real with yourself. Because if you're not real, that's when the numbers start to get to you. That's when you start to, okay, someone unfollowed and it affects you. Or someone says, okay, this your picture is not fine. Or this hairstyle or this skirt you wear is too short. Or, type of So that's when it starts to get to you. But when you're your own self, as long as you know that you did not put gun on anybody's head, and you're good, you're clean, you didn't kill anybody, you didn't, shit on anybody's name. Just do you, man. That's you. People that are for you find you, and
You know what? It's interesting. I love the fact and I love the way you articulated that properly, because that's what I've always said. I was one of I tweeted it anyway. I was like, oh, I love this new Justin Bieber, because guess what? He's actually letting you guys know that he's fine. That's just
like
him.
literally.
But people just took it as he needs help. And
I saw his
it doesn't.
Twitch, bro. It's like I saw one thing that really made that touched me. I saw a video. It was with a comedian, Sebastian. I've forgotten his second name, and the guy said, I think he thanked Justin for something. He told him thank you, and Justin said, I appreciate you telling me that. Do you know what it means for you to thank somebody and the person does not tell you you are welcome, which is a normal thing? The person tells you, I appreciate you telling me thank you. Do you know how much it takes you to be so in touch with your humanity to be that self-aware, to just say that? So we should be happy for him, because not a lot of artists can get to that level where they've blown in this world and they now get in touch with
joys,
that. Bro, it's not everybody will get that. Me, I'm praying I get that, because it's not easy to get to that point. So we should be happy for Justin, I swear, in my own opinion.
And I was gonna saying that, obviously, I don't know your situation. Are you independent?
No, I'm with a label.
Right.
Yeah. Afronext.
Afro. Yeah, but the thing is, talking about perfection.
Yeah.
Sometimes the new vibe now we know is when people are, even though you're with a record label, you're moving like you're independent. Because now the new world love this idea of, hey, he can do it himself. Do you get it? So that's part of it. It's like I said, everything that people call packaging is now, like you said, is now pretty much unboxing. So people just want to see you saying you can do it yourself, you're doing it by yourself, you're doing this.
DIY.
Even the idea of a podcast or a show, whatever people want to call it, is, like I said, it's not for an artist to turn up and want to tell us about the music, because people will listen to it if they like you. And if they don't like you, they won't listen to it.
Yeah.
But one thing you just said, which is so important, which I've always said, is when artists go to places, it doesn't matter where it is, being yourself, engaging in conversations. The idea where people do, what do you call it? They'll say, oh, what do you think about this? Oh, I've got no opinion on it. We're in a place in the world, everyone wants you to have an opinion. Why? Because that's the human side of it.
They want to see how you think.
And what it is. And before you know it, people now start to like your music, because like we talked about someone like a Ye. Some people don't like Ye's music. They got into his music via his personality. They liked his personality. Verse of Burna, verse of your Wiz, your Davido. Do you get it? Like you can see a 60-year-old lady going, more like more Davido, and you're like, you can't even mention 5 songs. But what they've seen on their Facebook, shout out to the old people on Facebook. That's all they've seen on Facebook. He's doing a certain thing. And so I love the idea that you said that from an artist perspective. Because if me or Tobe said it now, they'll tell us, you just wanted the artist to be. I did not say it though.
I just want to ask you real quick, were you already blown? Or were you already proper known in the music scene before you got signed, or did they find you?
It's sort of like we found each other in a way,
right?
Because my manager is someone that is very proactive, so it's not the sit down and expect things to come to you type of
His
person.
ears are on the ground.
He knows what's going on. He's just checking. Oh, what's so the the people I work with currently were people that we sourced out for, and like, oh yo, we have this. I feel like we can do this together. And it just sort of clicked.
Nah, the reason I'm asking, the reason I asked the question is, Do you think today
Who then catch?
is, I don't know, right? Do you think that today is easier to release music, or do you think it's easier to be known today than it was back in the day?
Yes, bro. 100%, man. 100%.
Today?
Yes. When I started music, there was nothing like TikTok. There was nothing. It was just Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah. That's what I can remember. There was nothing like TikTok. And in a world like that, you had to be in the industry. You had to either have someone usher you into the industry.
They were like gatekeepers.
Yeah. Bro, that's when gatekeepers were active. Now, I don't care about any gatekeeper. Yeah, you can't tell me that you're a gatekeeper and you're going to block my. I'll just look at you and laugh because I can pop tomorrow and you come and beg me. You get that kind of feel. There's a walk around it. You get before it wasn't like that. It was all like there were people running the actual. That's why I think that's where the word industry came from. There were people running it. But right now, there's so many tools that we have at our fingertips. Like I literally can make a song on here, like on this podcast, and via this video gets posted on TikTok and it goes. Before you know it, I've distributed, I can literally use something like DistroKid, distribute my record, post it, I'll just pay like a couple dollars. Yeah. It's out there. But the real industry is when you are actually like after, that your buzz or your little buzz, how do you continue from there? That's what makes
that's where the work now
That's
starts.
what makes you an artist. I feel like you cannot be called an artist until you are able to figure out the business part of it.
And sustain.
Yeah. If anything, I'll say if you just want to drop a song, I'll call you a creative because that's like the creative aspect. You get so to create music and put out music, that's very easy. But that's not the work. Yeah. That's not where it ends. That's just like where it starts. So it's easy to start to the point where you can get the attention of someone that like wants to invest in you or wants to sponsor you or has interest in you or get labels or get distro deals or whatever it is that you get. It's very much easier to do that now. Back in the days, I used to make covers. Like if an artist dropped a song today,
you make cover for it, yeah?
Bro, 12 p.m. that day. If the song dropped 12 a.m., 12 p.m., I've dropped my cover. I would have remaked the beats. I would have recorded. I would have mixed and mastered. I would have shot video. From the video, you see that I've not slept.
I read and everything.
Yeah, I didn't mind because that was my own grind. And that was one of the things that like helped me get the attention of like a lot of people. That's what like helped me grow. I remember I made a cover for Brown Skin Girl and it went viral. Like I was even performing it at shows. So that was my own grind. That was how I could walk around the industry now. But now we have TikTok.
But then also that means that there's a lot of people
doing the same thing,
releasing music and everything. Because just like you said, back in the day, there was a structure in place. You have to go through that structure. Someone have to bring you in, or whatever the case is, right? The politics of it. But then now you can do that in your basement, and just blow. So that means a lot of people now are doing it. But then at the same time, that has made the job of the record label so much more easier now. Because you guys are the ones that have to do the groundwork. Right? And then when you have motion on social media, they'll now be like, oh shit, that guy has motion. He has how many thousand followers or whatever. Let's go for this person now. So they are not out there like sourcing people. Not talking about your label. I'm talking about in general.
Yeah, generally.
They're not really sourcing talent now, if that makes sense. They are now sourcing, just like you say, creatives. Or social media influencers.
It's not about talent anymore. Like music is not about talent anymore. Like, bro, we have like this is fact. Music is not about talent. This is just it's not about how good you are as a singer. Or a rapper.
They just found out?
It's just that's the narrative now. There's no way, there's no back and forth about it. We have so many artists doing so many great things that cannot sing for shit. Like it's just that. It's just like that. And we have so many OGs that can sing, die, but they are not they are not at the level that they're supposed to be. So literally, it is not about talent anymore. Like
who are the labels looking for now?
They're looking for people that are creative. They're looking for people that a label is coming from a business point of view. Like can you sell tickets? Will people come to your shows? Are people going to stream your music and all of that? What are we getting from you? It's not about I don't be me born you. So I'm not
That's facts. That's facts.
I'm not what's my business with your talent? Like, do you understand? There's just a few people that genuinely believe in your talent. Maybe they see that okay, this guy is good, this guy can be this. How do we get this guy from this level to this level? But while you're doing that, while they're looking at that, they have to, they're spending money in this, that music is expensive.
Yeah.
You can spend 50K on a song now and you will not do shit.
Yeah,
So-
but that's exactly my point. It's like sometimes you have to play the guy in the middle. You can't blame the record label.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to
Do you know what I
say.
mean?
So
Because, yeah.
But then, because if you say that and what you said is true, I hear you. Does that not mean that it is good? And that's the reason why I admire someone like Russ. You know Russ?
yeah.
That's the reason why I admire him, because he preaches independent, right? Now, I'm sure that you're in a great deal with your label, right? If you're in a great deal with your label, that's amazing, and they allow you to be you, do what you need to do.
Yeah.
But if you're an artist that is in this situation and they are impinging on your creativity, you want to go this direction, but they're asking you to go that direction because they're looking at it from the business side of you, then obviously that person is in a very big mess. But when you look at someone like Russ, I would like to know what you think about this, right? So Roc Nation announced and launched
It's a distribution
platform.
like DistroKid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so basically you do the work, produce your song, do whatever, and all you need to do is to upload it. And then they now publish it in all these sites and everything. Yeah. But then, this is the kicker. You don't do a monthly fee. They have a percentage
On your
catalog.
yeah.
You go what I mean? So, they released that and the internet went crazy. Russ came out and said this. The reason why I brought it up is because obviously I would like to know what you think about this.
Okay.
So Russ said, a $50 annual fee versus 15% of your entire catalog revenue are not remotely comparable. One is a fixed cost. The other is a tax on your entire career.
Yeah.
Free to upload is the okie doke. So it's talking about the platform.
Yeah.
Fixed fees protect artists. Percentages drain artists. If you make even $1,000 a year, 15% is equals to $150. You've already paid them near three times the cost of any flat fee distributor, right? So he went on to now say, I believe he was in an interview and everything, and they asked him about that, and he said that why is it that artists, if you believe in your craft and you believe in your motion and everything, that you can actually go to the bank and borrow money from the bank, and you can pay that back every month or every year, whatever the case is, and just invest that into your thing and everything, because that's what the labels are doing anyways, right? So I guess as an artist, do you prefer being in a label or do you prefer being independent? Because independent is expensive. Obviously, it's down to you.
Okay, now.
I mean, when you hear what Russ is saying,
Yeah.
and he's big, like he's been independent, he's been doing his thing and everything, why is it that a lot of artists don't want to go that route and be like, you know what? Let me go borrow money, invest in myself. Whatever I'm making is mine anyway.
You won't borrow money, do music. I pity your Bobby.
But now, do you see the reason why? But now, do you see the reason why labels will put them contracts on the table, and then 3-4 years down the line, the artists start crying and be like, "Oh my god, like I can't believe I'm paying this much." Because artists are looking at it from the perspective of, bro, I'm putting all these resources behind you and everything. I'm never even sure I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah. That's like
exactly.
that's what they're doing. They're taking a risk. Signing you as an artist is a risk.
100%.
Whether you're going to blow or you're not going to blow is a big risk. Even you cannot if you're a bank and I come and meet you, the alpha, like, not now, maybe I came to meet you like 2-3 years ago, that yo, give me 50K. It's sure for me, die, I get talent. Will you give me?
No, that's definitely
No,
not.
I'm just saying if you were a bank.
That's definitely not how it works.
Exactly.
Because over here, if you got to go to borrow money, the bank will obviously look at your credit score.
Yeah.
Look at, okay, how much do you make every month or every year? whatever the
With
case
what
is.
you're saying,
Yeah.
you're talking about talent. Literally, that's the only thing we can put on the table. Talent.
No, but he's
um,
talking about the credit score is what
Yeah,
in the UK they will look at.
okay.
You're right. But it's only in Nigeria now.
Exactly. You know, so that doesn't make sense. So what I would just say is every artist should evaluate themselves. Like, know yourself. Are you going to function well as an independent artist? What resources do you need to be an independent artist? There are some artists that have money by themselves that they can afford to like do some certain things and
push their thing, yeah.
push their thing. Cool, do you? Another artist, check yourself. Do I have the talent to? Am I really sure of my talent? Because bro, we feel that way a lot of times. So like, oh yo, I'm not really sure of what I'm doing.
Real.
Before I got signed, I was independent for a long time, and I was so independent that I had to create my own management so that labels could stop disturbing me because I wasn't getting the offers that I want. And I remember me and my manager said like, yo, we didn't want to just sign to anybody. We wanted something very intentional. I literally had a fight with someone that wanted to sign me, give me a house, like a 4-bedroom duplex house, 2 cars. Yo, wanted to sign me. And I'm like, bro, you don't have the resources that I would require to get my music to where I want it to go. I know what I want my music to do. Do you get? I just don't want to be one of those artists that they will put in a house, they'll be buying clothes for him, going to club.
Yeah, bro. That's
You
a long
get?
thing.
So
yeah.
that's
That's a long thing. That's a long
so
thing.
for me, that's me evaluating myself. That okay, I just will not take. And so I didn't mind, bro. We had a fight. The guy kicked me out of the house. Collected everything that he gave me. I was cool with it. Now we are cool because he sees where I am now, and that was me evaluating myself. I could have jumped on that like, oh yo, this now if you just whine out, make I just But then now, this is where I am. I have what I need, and I know where I am. So every artist should evaluate themselves. Like, look at yourself, look at your talents, look at where you want your music to go. There are some people that they don't even want too much. They are cool with 50 people listening to their P, coming to their shows. They are cool with just sharing their music. That's why we have a lot of, like, if you look at the story of like them SDC, like they just started with like a family community type of P, like doing shows, just 100 people, they just wanted to share the experience of their music.
Them boys have been around for time,
Yeah, and look at them now. Yeah. So at the end of the day, everybody's journey is different. Look at your own. If Roc Nation says this is, did not bring it to your front that, bro, by force, this is the only way you can make music. It's your choice. If whatever your eye define, I'm waiting you do.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of artists, right? They want to have that name behind them distributed by Roc Nation. You know what I mean? Like,
they will find out what.
And
that is the thing.
That's absolutely true. That
If you mess
15%
around, you'll find out, bro.
is crazy. For me, I've always said this is the worst era to be an artist. This is the worst era.
Also,
It's
why is
satu-
that?
it's oversaturated. It's oversaturated, and it's really tough. So I'm happy you said that. Again, I see why he named himself Soundz. He's a sound person, bro. He's smart. He knows what it is because you're in an era where everyone is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Now you have to do something incredible to stand out.
Bro.
And how many people can do incredible stuff? Do you know what I'm saying? You can't copy someone else to do your own stuff because if you copy someone else, people are going to be like, we've seen that guy do that before.
Exactly.
So there's no anything exciting about it. It's just the other day I tweeted, I said, back in those days, there was an excitement when it's New Music Friday.
Yeah.
Or let's say Maven was going to activate an artist. There was an excitement. Now I can tell you what's going to happen. Because everyone is pandering to the same people that they think would generate income for them. So they want to get the new Rema.
Very funny story. There was a time in my life, anytime Maven like that announced a new artist, I used to feel sad. Like there was this wave of depression that used to come like for like the first week, and I feel like why not me, like that kind of thing. But then I had to get to the point where I had to be sure of what I wanted. okay, as an artist, if Mavin like put you out now, like what do you have? Like what makes you different from the other artists that they've announced? And fast forward to now, I'm friends with almost like a lot of the artists from there. And it's not just because of being friends, because I have grown from that point in my life to the point where I'm sure of where I want. So if they if they announce another artist now, I won't feel shit because I know
Yourself.
where I'm going to. I know, okay, this is my own trajectory. This is where I want to be. And this is my game plan and all of that. So at the end of the day, every artist needs to know themselves. Like, take time, educate yourself. Like, you have access to so much information.
Resources out there.
So much. And that is a good and a bad thing because you don't know what to believe and you don't know what not to believe. So when you properly like educate yourself, before, gone are the days that to be an artist, like, you have to be like, oh yeah, it was cool to be a dropout as an artist. Right now, if you're not sound in the head,
Double entendre.
finish,
Exactly,
bro,
entendre, man.
bro, finish whatever it is you're studying. Be educated, like know what you're doing, so that you can sign the right deals, so that you can entertain the right conversations to your music. Okay, do I want to be independent? What does it take for me to be independent? Do I want to be signed? Do I just want a distro deal? All these things, once they're on the table, if you don't know your P, you don't know what to pick, and you end up still messing up, regardless.
Yeah.
So,
But nah, bro, I hear you on that. You know, like, I believe, just like you said, I believe that this year, or rather this period, you know, yes, the scene is so saturated.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, there is so much materials and so much resources out there, unlike before, where people didn't know, especially the artists, was a good deal or was not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now it's right in front of you. Now, obviously, some people are also desperate. Some people come from poor backgrounds. They just want to just get signed. Some people just want to
want to make it out of the
famous.
hood.
You know what I mean? Some people also just want to be famous, you know? So it all happens and everything. But I also, just like you said, bro, I also believe that there's a lot of resources out there for you to make the best decisions for yourself. As an individual,
Absolutely, but
as an artist.
even at that point, even though you make the best decision or you think it's the best decision, so it's art, it's entertainment. People literally doom scroll. You know what doom scroll?
Yeah,
they just
scroll.
right. So you hear this, how to capture someone in 10 seconds? Nah, bro, that don't mean nothing, bro.
You go watch podcast.
I swear. Because the thing is, even with this podcast now, I can tell you for free, I could tell you the bits that would go viral on Twitter. I could tell you the bits that will go viral on TikTok. I could tell you the bits that will go viral on Instagram. Just from the little conversation we've had. Why? Because as much as we think, yes, it's all a bubble, but everyone is got, the algorithm is geared differently.
Yeah.
So an artist, if you rely on TikTok, that's why they call some people TikTok artists.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I've been there.
Yeah, it's not, I don't want to say, it's not disrespectful because 3 years ago, I did like content where I mentioned, I did mention your name and a few other artists that I think should blow up or should be signed to this group, blah, blah, blah. That content had maybe now it's on 200K views on TikTok or whatever the case is, right? And I'm a guy, when I do stuff, I don't tag the artist. No disrespect to artists.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily
I'm
not going for clout. Do you get it? I'm saying what I think because I like that guy's sound. I like what he stands for. Yeah, sound is why I did that. But I like, you know what I'm saying? So record labels are not thinking like that. They're genuinely just looking for, Tobes can rap. And Tobes has about few millions.
Yeah.
Soundz can sing few millions. Let's see who we can tap here that will generate us money. Back in those days, people want to be next to the guy that has an amazing catalog. Ain't no one care about catalog now. Everyone is working for McDonald's. Everyone just want to quick. Hey, bye. Do you get it? So I can understand why we're in a place now where no matter what it is, no matter what you have, the resources is still not even enough.
Yes, bro. We not
2
enough
days
at
ago,
all.
shout out to him. An artist messaged me and said, "Bro, I've got a 4-pack. It's a 4-pack. It's a 4-track EP, and all were made by AI. Shout out to you, bro. I still react to the.
How do you know?
He told me. He was real with me.
Damn.
When after I come off this pod, I'll play you guys the song. You hear, you be like, bro.
Be honest. Be honest.
This guy.
Have you ever gone to ChatGPT and be like, yo?
No, not yet. Not yet.
ain't saying no yet.
I really, on this AI thing, recently, something happened, and it was a friend. I'm not gonna mention her name.
Damn it.
And she had a song. She has a song, and there's an AI version of it.
Oh, I
trending.
know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And
shout out to her still.
I texted her, "Yo, this thing is trending." She was like, she doesn't know what she wants to do, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Reach out to the person that did it, get the files, record it again.
Facts.
You cannot.
In the night, that's a story that's been.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just have to find something.
Okay.
Go ahead, yeah, go.
I just have to find something. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
Go on.
So I thought reach out to the person, get the files, and record it again, just like it was.
That's clever.
Now, what that literally meant, or what it meant to me was, AI cannot replace artistry,
Facts.
but it can enhance it if you are wise enough.
And smart, yep.
Like AI, it was literally our lyrics. Everything was ours. Like you hear it and this is this babe's song. You understand? Now, fast forward to recently, she had recorded it again and it sounds crazy. And I was so happy because she was very open-minded. One thing that kills artists is the idea of originality. Oh, na me discover myself. Na me do everything type of beat. We feel like everything is just us.
Facts.
Whereas this is a real world. You can't tell me how this person is going to react to my thing, how this person is going to do my thing. The same way an artist drops a song and I make a cover in my own version, that means I've AI'd it type of P because that's the person's song and I just did it again. Mine might be sweeter, do you get? But I've just AI'd it. That's the idea of AI. So I just like, yo, we do it, embrace it. I mean, what are you going to do anyway? If you are scared of it, what are you going to do?
Yeah, but the thing about music though is I think music is more appreciated when we know it came from up here.
Oh, give it time.
It did come from up there
No,
because
yeah, exactly.
it was our lyrics. It was our writing.
Yeah, she was on Twitter. She said it. I watched the video.
It was her
yeah,
writing.
Yeah, it was her writing.
So
yeah.
the fact that's the original source there. That's it. If you know that you wrote it yourself, okay. Even if it was, let's just say, like this guy that made a 4-track EP now with AI, he was the one that told AI, oh yeah, do this. Do this. Bro, allow. Like, that's the creativity. The weird problem there now is if another person now does it and it sounds alike, don't complain because you personally know that you didn't have that creative control like that. So
Absolutely.
it's just that's your personal battle.
I'm just
Have
quickly.
you guys heard this song before?
In the night, that's a story that's been known.
You know who this has?
That's us recording all the upper tiers. They're playing dirty, but they will go unpunished. Oh no.
You've never heard of
Moving
this girl?
swiftly through the crowd like a lion on the ground. Guess that's watching, he's taking names. Gonna bring justice and end all their games. Oh yeah. Recorded. Guess there's blowing the whistle. Watch them fall. Recorded.
You know what this girl is?
No.
Her name is AI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
know,
could
very
tell.
AI. I
could tell, like
tell.
immediately.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
You can see the
I
stacks.
could tell.
The stacks on the song they're not natural. This is what I say. It says AI, artificial intelligence, and
Yeah.
there's NI, natural intelligence. So you see, human beings, we have the natural. Some of us don't. People that-
Yeah.
This guy, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Some of us don't.
This guy is the absolute madman, bro.
So this is why you see me online and people say it's not about being
absolute madman.
it's
bro.
not being even undefeated online because growing up, like I said, it's just going. I know how to do back and forth, real life and online. So
This guy,
someone
bro.
will say to me, "What aren't you on work? How are you replying like this?" Because naturally,
My
my
man
brain.
be like, yo, manager, excuse me, can I just go to the toilet real quick? My guy goes to the toilet.
No, bro, I haven't be at work on purpose. Within 50 seconds, I can come up with something that. Shout out to the genius anyway. One time, the genius said something. Yeah, that's my bro. And I replied him. He goes, bro, I don't even argue with you. Like what you wrote, You insulted me in there, and you come. Which one is it? I was like, then this is what I'm saying. It's all about the intelligence. So artificial intelligence, it's you, the human being, that actually will make it work. It's how you prompt it. So let's say with ChatGPT now, you say, I want you to cook me jollof rice, for instance. I'm just using something very generic. Yeah, I'll give you the basics. Now, if you say, I want you to act as a world-class chef that has been to 20,000 Nigerian weddings, and your jollof rice is always been talked about, I swear, bring the first prompt I talked to and bring this prompt I just said.
Difference will not be much.
Bro, 100% difference. One who tastes, you be like, huh? And the other one, I promise you, that's why artificial intelligence is scary to some people, because they don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
4 years ago when ChatGPT came into the scene, I went to my barber. He was like, yo, it's Jamaican, innit? He goes, what I'm going? I say, yeah, what's good, my bro? He goes, hey, what you deal with? This chat BB. I say, hey, what's chat BBC? Oh God, chat GPT. And he was like, I don't even understand this. I was like, bro, you don't need to understand it. Understand yourself first.
Yeah.
Once you understand yourself, you can make chat GPT or any form of artificial intelligence to do stuff.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you
Simple.
want. And like I said again, it's the future. You need to teach people how to use it for their own good, not to use it for something stupid. Do you get what I'm saying? So Soundz now, I can take Soundz voice and go to a good writer, take that person's lyrics, use his voice, and I'll make a song that people are like, that not Soundz. And I'll be like,
I don't know how I feel about it though.
No,
so
absolutely,
that's
because
where,
we're human.
That's where copywriting comes in.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but I don't know how I feel about AI in music, bro. Because we see Timbaland is
it's moving, man.
You got what I mean?
But he's
Timbaland
got
is
to deal
facing a
with
lot.
them.
Yeah, exactly. Timbaland is
it's
facing a lot of backlash because of that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, yes, AI is good and everything. I use it sometimes and all that kind of stuff, right? I understand it, but we don't want to get into a situation where people are not being creative. Like, we want to know that it came from here to here. Cool.
We've never been like that.
No. On the song,
I get what you mean.
Some artists have been like that now. Some
Oh, yeah,
artists do have writers as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cool.
That's also AI.
Yeah, cool.
Chain.
That one too, John. You know what I mean? That one too,
No, that's
John.
NI.
You get me? That one too, John, and everything. But to get a computer to write you a whole song in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Bro. That's a bit too
that's
much,
the
bro.
way of life. You know, it's like
cuz.
when we talk about AI, I want you to understand what our great grandmothers dealt with. I want you to picture this for just 5 seconds. So they grew up in the era where they'll either go to the river, maybe, wash their clothes, and some people they'll hit their clothes on the rock to get it clean, right? Then one day they're just chilling and TV comes on, and they see something spinning, it's washing machine. Do you know the anger that will fill you? Wait,
Because
yes.
all my sweat and blood.
Can you imagine I've been doing this? People, I promise you, I had this chat with older people there. People fought by that, because people were making money from washing. Right?
Yeah.
Then we moved into the era where people accepted the washing machine. And they're like, okay, he's here now, let's make the use of it.
Same thing with wire telephones.
Exactly.
No, it's different. The reason why I
not,
say the reason why I say it's different is right. Technology advanced and everything to assist humans, right? AI. The idea behind it is eventually, right? It will replace humans.
Impossible.
Yes.
It's not, bro. It's not.
Bro,
Because the AI
do you
is
know
a
how
human
many
that prompts
people,
it.
Bro, do you know how many people that's gonna affect songwriters? Right? Songwriters are gonna lose jobs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because now I don't fucking need you. All I need to go to AI and say, listen, write me a whole song on love and everything. You know what I mean?
That's where people are getting it wrong, bro.
No, you might say that, but eventually, mind you, we are still at the early stage of this.
I get it.
Right? The idea of it is gonna replace, not assist. It is gonna replace.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what has happened over time. Everything that's come to stay, we were told at the start, this is going to replace. But no, it's not. I'll tell you this for free. There's a new slang probably coming up right now in Lagos. AI doesn't know that slang. So watch the difference. I can ask AI to make me a song or write a song for me. Or I can write my song with those slangs, impute it to AI, boom, comes out in 5 minutes. Guess what? That saved me a whole month where we're going writer's block. We need to do camp.
Yeah. It benefits you. But my thing is, okay, for example, we saw that when was in Hollywood and everything a couple years ago, where
They went on strike.
they went on strike and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah. Now you as an artist, yes, it might benefit you. You're not paying all of this,
Absolutely.
there's people now to help you write songs or whatever the case is, right? But then all them people will end up being jobless because now people don't need
But
songwriters.
they
But
also
I
have
think-
access to other. Like I feel like I'm also a songwriter, so yeah, I can say I can relate. But you made a very valid point with the slang thing and catching up to trends type of thing. There are things like that, and AI is accessible to everybody, I believe, and the fact that if you choose not to use it for your own advancement, and another person chooses to use it for their own advancement,
That's on you.
that's on you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you get left behind because you were doing something and someone else like found like an alternative, you have to better yourself.
Yeah, you have to catch up, yeah.
You have to catch up. That's like the way of life. That's what we've been doing all these years. So it's just like another season of you thinking outside the box. Because at the end of the day, it's either you eat or be eaten type of P. You either grow or you get left back.
Of course, you see where you progress or regress.
Like it's just that simple.
And it's going to make his job easier as a songwriter. So obviously you don't use it. So for instance, let's say this, yeah, you're an artist, a record label mogul. You've got businesses and your aim is back in the days, you will reach out to the songwriters and it will take a month or 2 months for them to come back with a very solid song. Normally. Now we've got AI and I asked this songwriter, hey, can you please, our normal stuff. And the songwriter gets back to me in 24 hours. Proper song written. I'm like, hey? Now, if he's a smart songwriter, he's not going to say a word. Guess what this smart songwriter will say? This was very quick. Oh, yeah, this was something I've written down already.
Exactly.
Yeah? So what then happens with this record label is, let's now imagine that song becomes a hit, a banger. Guess what then happens? Your name is attached to that, right? Another record label will be like, Soundz is that guy, yo. Then before you know it, Soundz is giving us 60 songs in a year, when before Soundz would give us max 5 because he has to crack his brain,
Another
crack his
thing
brain.
is, it also takes natural intelligence to use AI.
Bro, I've said...
Like, literally, an Olodo cannot use AI. Like, bro, it's just that
That's
simple.
fact.
You can't...
It's how you prompt it.
You can't come here and tell AI, write me an Olamide type of song.
It doesn't.
Or write me... Bro, you have to be very, very, very smart up here. The same way video directors are using AI. You have to have gotten to that point where you are very creative before you can use it. Like, it's just that simple. The computer that you're dealing with something that is like 50 times smarter than you.
The average human
So,
being, yeah.
how do you expect people that... Before you can replace people, is a long stretch.
People forget that it's humans that prompt it.
It's a
AI can
stretch.
just get up
It's just
and do
the way
stuff.
I had to say, okay, yeah, producers and sound engineers are not important. Do you know what it takes to mix and master a record? It's one thing to produce the record. It's another thing to mix and master the record. Same way, there are sound engineers that like work at shows that you do. All the sound, you think it's just by press and play. There are people that have gone to school for these things. There are people that have like done, they've based their whole life off it. So if you feel like you can just tell AI something, you will have loopholes that you eventually need someone to check over and make sure that, okay, now waiting I do it, this thing be this. So, yeah, check if it makes sense. But I'm still having issues. You would definitely need everything is not really DIY. You can only DIY to a very certain extent. You would definitely need a professional at some point.
Right.
So that's why I believe that as long as you are constantly trying to better yourself as a human, there's nothing that can...
So with your new... Because you have a new project out.
Yeah.
Of course, you have zero AI input to that.
Zero AI.
I respect that. But don't you think, talking about this AI, was it ever in the back of your mind that, maybe I should use AI at some extent?
For me, because I'm open-minded to it, so it wasn't like a battle. I can't even lie. Like, I wasn't saying, I struggled to use AI. Like, it wasn't like that for me.
No, did it come across your mind? A lot of artists these days, it comes across the mind. Okay.
To the songs, personally, my process is pretty much simple. I produce, I write, I sing.
So you produced most of the songs on this year.
I produced about 3. then I work with like other. That's another thing. Collaborating takes away that factor, because when you collaborate, when someone makes a beat for you, easily you hear it and you're already coming up with words. And at the end of the day, it's contentment. If you're writing something that you're contented with, you won't feel the need to, go to AI to figure it out. I've been in, for example, on this project, I've been on sort of like an artist development phase since like last year, October. And why I chose to do that was not because...
Wait, hold on. So you've been on an artist development
phase.
Yeah, I put myself that.
So is it like a class or how does that work?
Yeah, it was steady, experiencing things and learning things to better myself and allowing myself to learn it. And at some point I had to travel to record elsewhere, change my environment, do some things.
Okay.
That was like a very, very conscious decision to better my own self. Right. Instead, I could have easily said, AI was existing then too. Like, let me just get AI and give me like this. But I will not be able to deliver it well. I cannot perform it on stage the way it should be performed. I will not be able to embody the music properly. And if I am not able to embody my own music, how do I want people that are perceiving it to feel it?
Yeah.
So that's like me putting in the hard work, because I feel like I'm at that stage where it's important that I embody my music well. And the world doesn't have to know that I took how many months to do that. It's not their business, it's my business.
Yeah, of course.
If I wanted to get something done in 10 minutes, I will get it done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I can, there's technologies to do that. But if I feel the need to take my time on something, I will do it. At the end of the day, it is the value, it is how I feel about the product that matters. That, I am proud of this. And because I am proud of it, even because when I drop it, if you don't like it, I don't care. Because I know how much it took me. I know the value of it. So if you don't like it, then just move on. Another person will understand what I did. So that's the way it is for me. So that's the way I feel like other people should like see technology, see AI, see music creation, even content creation and everything. It's just a thing of perspective and value.
Do you think in the Afrobeat scene now, is it enough just to be an artist? Or do you have to be an artist, songwriter, producer? Because you see a lot of artists now.
You forgot
Content creator.
Content creator.
That's like that
Because you see a lot of artists
confessed.
now wearing different hats. Young John. What's his name again? The guy that man, his name was just about my mind.
Fuse.
Fuse.
Yeah.
You got me? Like, you see some artists, they were songwriters, producers, and now they are artists.
There's one new guy now, Tensky. Save me.
Same thing.
Say level 10.
So do you think you need that to kind of pull your head above water and like kind of get recognized and maybe try and find your way from there? Like, being just an artist now is not enough. Like,
it's never been enough to just be an artist. It has never been enough. And the only reason why artists are producers or producers that can also sing are popping now is because they are genuinely creative.
Yeah.
They can create new sounds. They can experiment a lot. An artist, most artists, there's some artists that they thrive off referencing. So they hear something that this person made that makes sense. I want to do this kind of thing. Only artists that are properly locked in with their producers are creative enough to thrive. That's why you see, artists that are in labels like Mavens, like we say Rema, they have access to a bunch of producers that they can lock in with properly. And same thing, you see Fireboy and Fuse. When Fireboy just came out, like, that you can feel that synergy there. Artists that don't have that, they don't last long because they just, you go to a producer, get a beat, and
It's true. It's true. It's like going to the prostitute.
Every artist is a product of their producer.
Facts.
That's it.
That's facts.
That's it.
Whoa.
Literally.
Whoa.
Bro, it's facts.
Wait, hold on, bro. I didn't want this to go. It took time for me to process what this man was talking about. What? Wait, what did you say again, bro? You understand what I'm saying, bro? It took me a full...
He was the only one that clocked it. the only one that clutched. I was like, oh, did he clock it? Okay, let me lay there.
You know what I mean? It took a long time to understand.
That's why I stayed back from the mark. That's why I stayed back from the mark.
Because the whole time I've been like this, so this time I said, this guy said go forward. I said, no.
This guy is an absolute madman, bro. Yo, I heard it. It didn't register at first because I was concentrating on what my man was saying. But then I was like, wait, thinking, did I just hear what this guy just said?
Oh, man,
Fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, fam.
But yeah, every artist is like a product of
Facts.
their producer and their A&R, the team behind them. So if you're not locked in, that's why you notice the changes in their sound. When you sometimes you say, oh, this guy, they give us hits like the way they give us this year. Go and check the people he was working with that year. That's like where the real conversation is. Is either they're not working anymore, or maybe the artist felt like, nah me discover myself, move on. And then you now start noticing the lapse.
The difference.
But why you can't notice that in producers that are also artists, or artists that are also producers, because they are the source. So, there's no way if I go and work with someone else, there are certain elements that are, in my music that you will still hear is going to be consistent.
That's a good point.
That's just how
Kiss
it is.
Daniel is a guy. This is my belief that Kiss Daniel makes the beat in his head, goes to the producer and say, do it. Because listen to all his hit tunes.
It's intentional.
Like I can imagine him sitting in the bathroom going, or on the toilet seat going.
Most of those things are his voice. Like there's a lot of vocal like this thing.
Crazy. It's crazy.
If you're, as an artist, if you can make your music, if you can make yourself the source, good for you. Good for you. But if you're just like on top of the beat, there's going to be a lot of inconsistencies in your music. Facts. And when those inconsistencies come, you don't be surprised when some fans leave you and all of that. So be ready to deal with that. Or you just lock in properly with someone that knows that
person.
You either one person. If they can be two, they can be three. Just people that get
They know
you,
you.
that know you, and they know. I know some artists that I've worked with that. If I mention their names, like for example, take YKB, there were times I was, we're working hand in hand. I can mention San Siro. Listen to San Siro, listen to Bocard.
Yeah.
Listen to
Like call out the great songs from YKB.
Listen to Alabama. I was behind all of those.
Yeah.
And you can tell from the music that, okay, this, I'm not going to come and shout it that, this, because
makes sense.
I have my own thing.
Yeah.
So, exactly. Yeah. So,
imagine, that tune is a banger. I'm sorry.
So imagine working with a legend like Sparks, there's me in that, on one record like that, it's going to come out great. Then when, those are not there, you're going to tend to feel like it feel different. Not that the music is not going to still be great, but you cannot expect the same type of sound from that kind of camp and another type of camp.
Sorry, I can't move on from what you just said.
Do you
because
get
I
so
noticed the difference, bro.
It's just how music is. So that's what people don't understand about artists that are also producers. They are literally like the source, their own source. But artists that are just artists, that's why some of them, they go and try to learn. It's not just about like learning how to produce. Anybody can take this thing and just learn. Okay, I want to know how to use FL Studio or Logic. But your source, your creative source, like look at Zay Level 10, for example. It's not like he's making the greatest beats.
For real though.
The only thing is, he's just experimenting, and you know that this is this guy's P. You get the way the beats are. Like the beats are like Mangulu sometimes.
Yeah, it's like Tensky, save me.
You
It's
get
just like you gotta love it.
The tag is sexy.
Yeah.
The start that gets your attention. Then his own, he's trapping over it, and that's his own P. You get that's his own uniqueness, and let him just stick with it. Same thing. There's so many artists that like doing stuff like that. That's why Fuse is so like you hear when you hear Re, you know that.
Of course.
This
Redeem
is
yo.
same thing. Yeah, Young John the Wicked, like you know that this is this person's P. So that's like that.
That's how
clears
that
it.
works, yeah.
So
Don't judge you again.
artists that are producers will always beat just artists. So
I think are we coming to the end of it, right?
Yeah, man, we're coming to the end very soon, but
But I
what
was
you gonna say?
no, I was just gonna. I'm still stunned by the fact that I've noticed the difference because I remember, like I said, the video I made a year or 2 years ago, whatever. YKB was part of the people I put there. Soundz, I said YKB Soundz. I even put I'll go check the video anymore. I'll check it sometime again. But it's just interesting to know that some artists, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
That, something is changed, or maybe they're not sounding the way they should sound anymore. Because recently, I've seen YK be more of a content creator than making the type of music.
That's also important too. Like I think we already established that. So.
But he's not the music, bro. He's not giving me the Boca de San Siro. I'm not hearing that anymore.
you might still hear it tomorrow now.
Yeah.
True. But it's just like, he was one of the artists that I didn't predict. I was like, I touted. Oh, that's the right word. I touted for greatness the year after. Bro, that year went through. I didn't really get the YKB I wanted. Not saying he wasn't doing music, but there's some things that will resonate with you as a listener. Do you know what I'm saying? And no, shout out to you for those, man.
Man,
Yeah, bro.
shouts to, YKB took a step. He reached out, let's do this, and
That's
all
dope.
of that.
I like
So I mean, it takes
Zero
courage
ego. Yeah, it's
to
great, man.
do that. Like, let's do this, and I'm proud of like what we're able to do together. So
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So I'm just gonna ask you just before we leave and everything. Have you gone back to delete like your old tweets and everything? Because
no.
Yeah?
Because he didn't be like, it's not like those people.
I mean, from now you can tell that the way I think is different.
Yeah.
Nah, the reason
This
why
guy sound.
you got me. Nah, the reason I'm asking is I don't know if you're paying attention to what they did to your boy WIZKID in there.
Who's WIZKID?
Or rather, you call him WIZKID.
He's
right?
wise now. I
Okay,
keep
he's
telling you
wise
guys,
kid,
you guys be calling him Wiz. This guy now wise kid, man.
Bro,
He's wise.
Like they came from my man, innit? You know what I'm saying? Went and dug up
Oh,
alleged old tweets.
and which he deleted as soon as they came up.
Alleged old tweets. The reason why I use that word alleged old tweets, I'll tell you something. Because a lot of people were kind of DMing me, say, yo, you see what's going on? Make sure you guys talk about it and everything. I looked at the whole thing, and a couple of the posts that I saw by Banky W were like fake posts.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't actually tweet them. He didn't actually post them.
Yep.
Right? Which goes back to our conversation about the whole AI and everything, I believe it was somebody Skills as well. Somebody posted something by Skills as
But
well.
that one was fake.
But that was also fake as well.
Yeah, you can see that was fake.
You know what I mean? So these days, you just don't know what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people were reaching out to me and say, yo, make sure you guys talk about this WIZKID thing because of, look at what this guy posted. I said, bro, listen, at the end of the day, if this is real, I don't support it. You know what I mean? But then also, I just don't like the fact that people, bad mind, are going back, trying to dug up something on somebody to pull the person down. You know what I mean? That's what's happening, no?
I understand that, but you have to then ask, if that was such a massive deal, why didn't that trend the whole week? Come on, it's the Nigerian bubble, man. When something is really like serious, it would trend. Trust me. That was like, no one talked about it really.
And no.
No one gave it energy. Bro, people were more focused on Burna the whole week.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Good thing was the situation was happening at the same time as the Burna situation was happening. So everybody's kind of was, the attention was kind of divided. You get what I'm saying? And good thing with WIZKID as well, he did not feed into it. He did not comment on it. He didn't say anything about it.
He did. He deleted it.
Yeah, cool. Like, but he didn't come out to release it.
Of course,
Exactly.
He just kind of left it and also pulled a smart move. They now announced that they're going to be dropping a song with DJ Tunes and Odumodu Black as well. So that kind of overrode the thing.
So he didn't see the insecurities in the country? How dare you, WIZKID?
You got me? But my thing is, I just don't like the fact that people are going back.
Don't be so weird.
People are going back.
That's
right
crazy.
to go dig up old tweets about someone. How old was he at the time?
Let me
though?
delete all my old tweets.
You get me?
You go even get plenty.
I'm telling you. How old was he at the time? He was like a young boy. Who knows how old he was at the time?
Oh, he wasn't young boy. He was a young man.
Okay, young man. or whatever
18.
the
He was
case.
18, 19.
Okay, cool. Them tweets are obviously distasteful and everything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just don't want to personally. I don't want to play a part of, because the people that are pulling those old tweets out, they are not doing it because they care. They are doing it because
no, they don't.
they want to pull the man down.
Yeah. If we pull their old tweets, I mean,
You
it's gonna
do-
be a bit.
yeah.
It's gonna be weird. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you guys. No matter how the world is for me, I'm so happy that I've never decided to go on my Twitter and delete stuff. And trust me, if you know me offline, you know. But I'm so clever that I will never be tweeting crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why I went to school to study psychology. I keep telling people I'm not bragging.
But back in the day, Twitter was crazy.
bro, I was part of the crazy ones.
Back in the days,
There's a
early
thing called
Twitter days.
tweet and delete. So you tweet it, the person's receive it, you delete it.
Message fast.
Bro,
Early Twitter days
chief
was
troll.
crazy.
Yeah, bro, chief troll. I make sure as soon as I tweet you and you reply, I know you've received it. I delete the tweet. Done. Bro, you're my target. No, I don't want the world to be involved in our conversation. So why am I leaving tweets there? But these people forgot. They got into that thing. You know, back in those days, you wake up, hey, today I'm going to Shepherd's Bush.
But that was what Twitter was for initially.
Yeah.
Before now, all
Just
social
share- just
medias-
share your thoughts type
you
of
got to
thing.
just share your thoughts and
Yeah.
everything. That was what Twitter was.
He's still,
You know,
that was them
before-
sharing their thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. Before
Just
cancel
shows
culture.
that people are really mad in the head.
You got me, bro. Go back to early Twitter days or Instagram days. Now Instagram is so curated and all that kind of stuff. Back in the day, people just post whatever, right, and just share your thoughts on Twitter and everything. You got me? Before cancel culture now came into
in.
play, you know, and then people now use it to target people now. And that's basically what I saw that happened with the WIZKID thing. You know, it's people that are in whatever camp or people that don't like him that went back and start digging up old tweets, right, to use it on him. Now, yes, them tweets are distasteful. Cool, I get that, right? But I personally think that it is an evil mind because them people that are putting out those tweets, they are not putting out because they care about that 15-year-old or whatever the case is, right? They are putting out because we just want to pull this man down.
And they want to create content.
You got me? Yeah. We just want to pull this man down and everything. You know?
You know.
And then also, you know, why comment on something? Because when I looked at the scales upload that someone did, the stuff was fake. I look at the Banky W one, it was fake. You got what I mean? So you don't even know which posts are real or which posts are fake anymore. So you might as well just leave the whole thing alone. And be like, you know what?
That's why.
It
The
is
only
what
thing
it
that
is.
wasn't
Messy.
fake was Burna Boy telling someone, because that one we saw it happen live. Do you get it? Yeah, had it been we woke up one morning and someone said, "Oh, guess what? I was at a show yesterday," and he told a fan to get out. Right, and there were no videos. You know, people come and say that's fake.
Yeah,
I think
So
now
it has to be live and direct.
People would appreciate.
But even at that,
reality
bro.
more.
Yeah, reality more. Yeah,
But
that's
even at that, they are using AI on some of these artists now. Yeah, you see the Olamide thing.
bro. Olamide has cheeks. How can Olamide's
The Olamide thing, whatever he said
I
about
was
WIZKID being
cracking
the goat of Afrobeat or whatever the case is. Someone now went and did another video.
and they tagged me to it?
You got me, saw like a reply and
Yeah.
everything. And when you look at the whole thing, you can tell that that's AI.
No, but they tagged me and say, "Hey, this sounds like you." I say, "Hey, don't you try this nonsense. That's not me. That's not my voice." I was like, "Yeah," but like, I know you're gonna be opening for Obado tomorrow, right?
Yeah, yes, I will. Yes,
Oh,
I will.
shit,
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
big.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
excited, man. I'm excited.
Nice. How did you guys connect though?
I mean, was one time last 2 years, yeah, I was at his listening party for he had a listening party for an album then.
This was in Lagos.
Yeah, it's in Lagos. And I just sort of like snuck into the VIP because I wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
It was like, Badu there, Omo. Just snuck in there. And I think DJ Consequence was one that like, because he saw me and like, boss, I beg. Just like brought me in and everything. And when I got in, I was just trying to, there's so many artists around. I was just trying to like, boss, I beg, big fan, get content from everybody type of P. So I was going around and when I'd, gotten my share of from everybody, Badu was on the stage with Reminisce and the host at the time. And while I was there, they already finished like the listening party where we talked about the album and everything. So it was just at the point where it was just a party. So he was dancing, he was up, I was down, Reminisce was up too, I was down. And I was just trying to make a snap that, it shows him being up. So I was just like, doing, and I was trying not to get too close. But as I was making the snap, I just noticed that it coming closer. I was like, this man is coming closer. Should I run? Should I just, because if I ran, people would know, you were doing something you felt like you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
So I just kept, doing the video already. Obviously, probably does not see me. Maybe he wants to holler someone near. And he just kept coming closer. Before I knew it, his hands were on my shoulder. And I just froze. I was just happy I didn't, stop recording. I still have the video on my Instagram. And he just said he said in my ears, like, Soundz, I love your music. I fuck with your music. Keep going.
You melted at that point.
Bro, that was a moment for me. Like, it was as if, when you came somewhere and you didn't know what you were going to take back home. I had a lot to take back home. So that I feel like that was like our first physical encounter. I mean, back in the days, I used to, like I said, make covers a lot. So Bado can drop a cover, I don't fire, and he will repost and all of that. So I didn't really see it as this man knew me.
Yeah, he's just doing it because his fans make him
exactly like that. So that was always, I would say, was my own personal first encounter with him.
dope.
And Bado is, he's a very, very, he has his ears to the ground. So he's always...
To be fair, Bado is always watching.
He's always watching.
When Bado wrote to me on TikTok, that's when I knew that, this guy...
He's always watching.
So
He's
shout
always
to you,
watching.
Bado,
So
He's
such
active
a-
on the internet then.
Shout
He's
out
very
to
active.
him. Very.
Okay. Yes, active. But I feel like, and this one thing I love about Bado, that's why I like his music, and even his personality, I like it to an extent as well, right? Is that he's active towards the people that are genuinely creative. Not saying I'm that creative. I'm just saying...
Bro, can you do me a favor, Can you just have this in your mouth? Pause.
Whoa, pause, brother. Yeah,
Pause,
that's
pause,
crazy.
pause.
But yeah,
That's crazy.
I'll bring it next to my
Yeah,
mouth.
these guys
Yeah,
are
I mean-
messing up my head. Yeah.
That's good. That kind of sounded a bit crazy.
Oh, yeah. But that's one thing I respect about Bado is the fact that he always acknowledges, this person's making an effort.
Yeah,
You get it? So if
yeah.
we sit down here now and do an hour conversation just all about Bado, he would watch it and not say nothing, right?
Yep.
Cool. Then we'll sit down again and do 2 minutes. You acknowledge that. Just to let you know that, brother, I'm seeing your stuff, but I don't need to be all up in your
of course.
grill. Do you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, and I know you're going to have a great time, man.
I hope so. I
I
so.
hope you're
pray
going to
so,
have a great time. Man.
Yeah. Like, when I look at him and everything, I believe him and Don Jazzy are the two people that have their ears in the ground.
Yeah,
Like, they are
yeah.
proper paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, they have to. That's their bread and butter, to be fair.
You know what I mean? They are really paying attention to what's happening out there, man. Nah, bro, that's cool, man. So you're gonna be
Man.
gyrating the station,
And
bro, yeah?
genuinely, I wanna enjoy the show. Like, bro, this is going to be my first time watching Bado perform like, outside Nigeria.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I'm mad excited.
Oh, that's
It's gonna be a moment, man.
Yeah,
what
it
it's
is.
dope,
It is.
And obviously you have your product art as well.
Yeah.
You got me blue.
Yeah, Blue. BLEU, by the way.
BLEU,
Yeah.
which
What,
is obviously
what does that mean?
It's an emotion. So sometimes when you ask, how are you feeling? I'm feeling blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the normal feeling blue type
Yeah,
of P.
yeah.
And, there's even blue balls.
No, I asked because there's some people on there.
Bro, you know what? I remember growing up and everything, yeah.
They don't know.
They used to call that blue field.
Yeah. You see? Blue film. I know you watch some. This guy.
They used to call that
This guy, watch some.
They used to call that blue film back in the day, bro.
And I know you had
You
some,
got
right?
it. Listen, when I was little, right, they said blue film. I thought, what the fuck is that blue
Yeah,
film?
yeah.
I thought it was, you put it on TV.
And it's go blue.
Yeah, and the whole TV is just blue. You get me? Until-
Shout out to my parents though. They caught me with blue. They caught me with blue film. Like to those guys that don't know in the UK, it's porn, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's porn, right? So, but my parents did not catch me. My auntie snitched on me. Do you know what I'm saying,
Bro.
Because I got it and I make sure I didn't have the what's it called, the cassette in my room. I had it in my, I would say like guest room. So I had it stuck on the like clothes.
Yeah.
No way. But what she does is, now it makes sense. Now I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. Now I see how she found it. So she used to come and get stuff to take home, or technically what we call stealing. But it's family, so we won't call stealing. We say borrowing or taking.
Because
You know what I'm saying? Somehow she saw that. And what I don't rate is she never approached me with it.
She went out to your mom.
yeah,
She just went to give it to them. So my parents came back now, as in normal family, they're eating. And they called me.
What's
The way they called me, I was thinking, hey, what's happened? But I went there. Kilele. I was like, huh? This is me too, acting stupid. Huh? Like, I don't know what they're talking about. Trying to act stupid. And my mom looked at her, said, oh, you want to act stupid? I said, oh no. Me? No. It's just like, who's got this stuff? I was like, oh, man, it's my friend Raymond. I try and put it on my other guy. Then and my other guy lives just across the road. She's like,
yeah.
oh, from
Let's
now
go.
on. No, she didn't say that. From now on, I don't want to see. No, she first started it. I don't want to see him in this house. Then she changed it to, from now on, I need to make sure I know what you're watching before you watch. I was like, Mom, you mess up,
Bro.
After then,
Bro,
I watched more and more.
Bro, you also it was your auntie that caught you. It was my mom that caught me. Bro.
Whoa!
Oh, God in heaven,
What were you
bro.
doing?
Cause
Boxes down?
no, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my days!
Bro, let me tell you what happened, bro. This was secondary school. Because I did my secondary school in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Right? So there was this guy, yeah, he was in class. He always came to class with the porn magazines and that.
Oh, God.
So he was the only guy who came to class with the magazines and everything.
You became friends.
You get me? So the whole class would just come like, yo, bro, let me see. Like, we never seen shit like that. You know what I mean? So one day I told my man, hey, yo, listen, can I take the magazine home? You know? Like, I'll bring it back tomorrow, innit? My man said, all right, cool, bet. So he gave me the thing, bro.
He set him up.
Material.
He set him up.
Bro, I thought he was Usain Bolt, bro. I was running home. I need to go watch this shit. As I got home, dropped my bag and everything, went
to work.
Went straight to the toilet, bro.
Quick to work.
You get me? Bro, went straight to the toilet, fam. Yeah.
Unboxing.
Bro, because I was so fucking excited. Yeah. Because I was so excited to watch this shit. I forgot to lock the door.
Mess up.
So I was outside the toilet watching my shit like that, fam. You know what I mean? Gooning and that, bro. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, I saw the door. You got me? As the door went to open, bro, I took the magazine, put it straight into the toilet, fam. But I was not too fast enough, innit? My mom just said, what's that? I said, Mom, what?
I swear to God, it's tissue.
You got me? I said, Mom, what? She said, bro, what's that? I said, Mom, what? She said, stand up.
Printed tissue.
You get me? Stand up.
Sweat down.
Cuz I didn't even stand up. Y'all started saying, yo, Mom, I'm sorry. Stand up.
You don't catch me.
Charlie, pull out the magazine. Hey.
Please tell me you receive one hot slap.
No, she didn't.
Oh,
she didn't even touch
damn
me.
it.
She said, I would.
Your father.
I'd rather she slap me than to tell me I'll tell your father.
Yeah.
Bro, that whole afternoon, mommy, after 10 minutes, I'll go, mommy, please, I'm sorry.
You know.
You gotta say.
I want to be.
You got me, bro. Every 10 minutes, mommy, I'm sorry. Get out of my room.
Leave me now.
You get me? Mommy, I'm sorry. Get out of my room.
His life was flashing in front
Bro.
of you. Guys,
See, that's the worst type of punishment.
Bro.
When you know that your dad,
Man.
and especially when your dad comes home like around 3 a.m. or 2:30,
Bro.
you no go sleep.
My dad came
Just
back.
again.
My dad came back every 6 o'clock. Yeah, I mean 6 p.m. there. Bro, it was 5:30 like this.
Hey.
I went straight into my room. I said, bro, I'm not feeling too well. You know what I'm saying? So I went to lie down and all that stuff, right? And my dad came back. I was waiting to hear, Toby, come here. You know what I mean? The luck I had was, I think my mom, she knew that if I tell this man,
oh, R.I.P.
I was gone.
No. They just have like
Bro.
a picture, just like,
Gone.
and it was a
Obituary.
Loving memory.
Loving memory.
Gone too soon.
I swear.
That's what would have happened,
The
bro.
beating of life.
So she did not tell the man. But then the magazine was gone.
Hey,
The magazine was gone.
That's
Now,
cool.
how do you explain to the guy?
now how do I explain to my man that?
We see.
Yeah,
I swear. I wish these things could be. They could happen in this generation again because now obviously it's of everything. You can't,
Yeah.
I swear if that happened to me in this generation, I'll just say, bro, I got robbed.
bro. Back then, the magazine was gold, bro.
Bro,
That shit was gold.
man's telling me it was gold. Do you know what?
Bro, that shit was gold, bro. I'm telling you, after school, my boy Ari, after school then, yeah, because he had older brothers and everything, yeah. So they used to hide the blue films, the porn, yeah, because back in the day it was the
Cassette, innit?
the cassette.
Yeah.
thing. They used to hide it.
Yeah, VHS.
Literally in the air-conditioned compartment. That's where they were hiding. So after school, all of us would go back to his house and everything. Manga would go to the
You know what,
air-conditioned thing,
guys?
put it out,
That
watch it.
is wild
I'm
and
telling you,
crazy.
bro.
Bunch of men just in a place.
Bunch of kids, bruv.
I know, no. But I'm saying, think about it. Now that we're grown, it's like, yo, just all boys, bro.
Bonding over.
You know they say there's trauma bonding. This one is blue bonding.
Blue bonding, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Blue bonding, bro. This
Yeah,
is
but actually
crazy.
crazy, bro. But yeah, fam, like
Yeah.
blue and everything, bro. Where did the inspiration come from?
Me, my favorite color is blue, like you can tell.
Oh, right.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was just like it signifies like a mix of emotions for me, because when you say you're feeling blue, that means you're feeling like sad. But mine has like other elements into it. There's a touch of heartbreak. There's a touch of, you know, having like, there's a song One Drunk Night, which sort of sounds like you had like a one night stand type of P. You know, there's
Sounds or you actually happen?
and you'll find out when you listen.
I've heard it.
You know.
Yeah.
So there's that, and there's, you know, proper love, like genuine love. You know, when you feel to someone, there's lost to, you know. These are just key. You know, I'm a young guy trying to figure out life, navigating my emotions. So I'll call my project like a child going through puberty type of P. So this is like, you know, when you watch a young artist, like from the timing, like everybody knows me to be like a lover boy type of boy, and now it's just more of like growing to see like there's other sides to this guy. Like this is not just, oh, I love you type of P. This guy is growing into someone that, you know, you have situationships, you have relationships, this is me being real, like just being. I used to say, I try to lie less. You know,
just be yourself.
I mean, I had a song where I said I'll buy you Tesla. I didn't do stuff like that.
I mean,
So-
it's part of the game, innit?
Yeah, I was just trying to be real. You know, trying to be, you know, real with the emotions. So that's why I spelled BLEU, not BLUE.
Yeah.
So it's like my own type of
That makes
emotion.
sense.
I hear that.
That makes
So
sense.
it's a different thing.
During the creating process, from the writing to the production and everything, right?
Yeah.
What stage was like the hardest to go through?
Finishing. You know, as a creative, as a producer, as an artist, there are points where you don't know when to stop. You don't know when to, you know, make a song. Is it enough? You know, should I add more? Should I take out this? Should I, you know, that perfectionist spirit, you know, fighting with that. You're like, let's just leave this like this. Let's just leave it this way. Some songs on the project have like 2 different versions. Like you have to, and most of the time you stick to like the first version. You know, this is more simpler, like all of that. So yeah, that was the hardest part for me. That's the hardest part.
You know what? As you just saying that, because you talked about the Tesla thing, and then you talked about this. The thing that came to my mind was the situation that Burna Boy was in. You remember where he promised that girl the car and everything.
Sometimes.
and then that song came out. That what's the name of that song again?
No Bailambo.
Yeah, that song, right?
Yeah.
I always say this, right? When I heard that song, when he was in the room with his boy and everything, and then he called me and everything, and then he started singing and everything, I said, bro, this song is gonna be a madness, bro. Drop this song right
and he
now.
should have done it,
now,
but he didn't.
and he should have done it. He did not. I
That
think
moment,
coming
Yeah.
to when you were talking about over perfection,
Yeah.
I think they were trying to perfect
Facts.
the song.
Yeah, because in cases like that, when you come up with stuff like that, you to you it's too easy. Like it just came. Like I just had this idea right now, so there's going to be that battle of this. It cannot be this easy. Like we're so used to the creative process of being brick by brick, brick by brick. You know, to that point. So
facts.
as creatives, we need to give ourselves that flexibility sometimes to just, you know, you create stuff, don't overthink it, just post.
Just
Even
to drop
you
it.
make a video, don't over edit, post.
I just thought of something
Just do.
from both
But
of you.
sometimes it's very hard.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
it's hard. It's
but there's
a
something
it's
you
a
just said now that's so important. It's true. I love the fact that you said that. He should have released that. But I see why he didn't release it.
Why?
You know, the song is number. Is that why you're shouting? Them day. Them day. That's it, right? Burna Boy is a perfectionist.
Yeah.
He thought to himself, I need to add more verses.
And that fucked
That's
it up
why.
for me.
That's messed up. Yeah. That really messed it up.
But that's my point, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, that song, it always strikes me, when the first time I heard Last, which was when it was in New York. performing on the stage and everything. Right, he did it. This was before the song dropped.
Yeah.
I told my boy, this is gonna be a fucking hit, right? That was exactly the same feeling that I got with that debut song and everything, right? Bro, if you listen to the song, I can tell you the bits that came later.
Yes, absolutely.
I can tell you
that.
It was like Cotton John. Okay, let's add this to your name.
Yeah.
Like I can tell you the bits that came later.
Facts.
Bro, whether the song was a minute 30 seconds, 2 minutes, or whatever the case.
That's a throwaway song.
Sometimes you don't have to overcook it.
Yeah, just throw it out there like that.
Because when I heard, I was like, "Yo, this song
just throw it
is
out, man.
crazy." Drop the song right now. He didn't drop it till the album fucking dropped and everything. And obviously,
Everyone was over the wave.
over it already. So as you were just talking and everything, that sometimes it's hard for an artist because you wanna, perfection.
Yeah.
And I need this, and sometimes you just kind of take away that source that originated from it.
Fact.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean?
it's a battle.
Because sometimes we are attracted to songs that are raw.
yeah,
Naturally, we are.
like
You know what I mean?
it has
Raw.
to feel
No, but
very
naturally,
natural.
human beings are like that because we as well, we know we go through a certain process. So we like to see things grow as well in a certain process. So yeah, man. But it's going to be great, especially, like I said again, I've always known about your talent for the longest.
you. Appreciate
You know
the
what I'm saying?
love.
Appreciate you, guys.
Yeah, man. So I'm
Thank
not
you very
surprised
much.
that obviously you're at this place or at this spot in life. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to document. Like I said, when I made the videos and stuff, it was just purely based on what I've heard over time. And now that I found out as well that I kind of behind some of the songs that I thought this is unreal. This is unreal, bro. You know, and it just goes to show how talented you are. You sound
you very
like a
much.
human being. I don't believe you're Nigerian.
Appreciate that.
No disrespect to my Nigerians, but there's something you showed today: comprehension.
Yeah.
My people, they know.
This guy straight bullet again, but
Bro, listen.
My people know now.
No, listen.
My people.
Listen, you cannot be shading my Nigerians like that, bro.
Oh, sorry,
You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Sorry,
bro.
man, I know verse.
You can't be shading my Nigerians like that, bro.
man, no deal.
You know what I mean?
I
This
didn't
guy,
say
bro.
all the Nigerians. So
Nah,
I'm talking to the troll that trolled me.
Nah,
He knows.
bro.
But
You got
regardless, you did it. Sounds
Yeah.
and as a sound guy, and I love that. I love the fact that as well. You're real. You were real with a lot of things, to be fair.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. I appreciate- Which is that song that when it comes up on stage, when you perform it, the ladies stand up?
Oh, I know that.
Olamide push up because I like you a lot. And fine girl, say she no like stress. I go buy you.
That's the song,
That
right?
song, man. That song.
Yeah,
So that's the song that you feel is gonna move the crowd tomorrow, or rather, all the songs, but that's the one.
Yeah, I mean, depends on how much they allow me to do.
Yeah. But I love the fact
Bro,
that
you
all the
gotta do your thing,
artists
though. You
they
gotta
sing
do your
about girl bum bum. Like I will pray one day an artist will come and tell us and make a very good song about what's going on. You know.
I mean, there's Lona.
What's going on with
You
what?
have
No,
Lona.
Lona is a genius. I'm talking about
Yeah.
the ones that want to do pop. Do you get it? Because the
Okay.
truth is the Nigerian market love pop music. So imagine, when Nigeria Jaga,
Yeah.
that one. No.
I
I'm giving
mean,
an example to say
you-
the kind of beat,
you
the kind of song.
Bro, it's
we
hard.
need
Bro, it's
you-
hard today.
100% is hard.
It's hard.
But
It's
guess
hard
what?
today.
If
Everybody
you do it,
wants to flex.
and if it bangs, you're the hero.
Yeah, if it bangs.
You're the hero.
If it bangs, man.
Yeah, but that's a gift and a cost to that.
Yeah.
Because Burna Boy went through that situation. If you do a song, about the struggle,
You should be ready to face what comes with it.
now you will not get put in this box of the freedom fighter thing. And one day, if you now maybe
Decide not
doing election or wherever, you're not out there carrying the placard. People are gonna call you out for that.
But that's what
And that's the reason why a lot of artists don't want to step into that lane. Like, because Burna Boy did it, if you look at some of his songs and everything. But then people now criticizing for that during the elections.
I think that's a cop out, and I've heard that rhetoric, that narrative for the longest. I think it's a cop out, and this is my frustration with it. He's at a place where he's proven he don't care what anyone says, right? Just keep doing. I'm not saying you should give us that song all the time. Just give us that song. Give us the normal of your song. Give us this. It's like music for me. It's like a buffet. You go to the restaurant.
Yeah, you give
chicken,
everybody options.
turkey. But if everyone is going down this lane, it's kind of boring. Like when I hear your songs, it's well written. When I hear some other people's song, hey, God of mercy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. You got me?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sounds, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Nah,
man,
bro. It was nice
Appreciate
having you around, bro.
I had
You
fun.
got
I had
me.
fun.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I hope
bro.
it's real
This is
fun.
this is my first proper podcast, by the
Is
way.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
Fam,
my first
so
come,
in
come back, bro. Whenever
Yeah.
you're around, come back,
I'm
bro.
active.
So in Nigeria, you didn't bother to go to.
I wasn't much of a talker.
Is it?
Oh, see, we did.
You know, I have my own. I only share my mind with people that can comprehend it. Type
hear
of
that.
piece.
See, I talk. Oh, they say they have no day. He don't talk. Oh, my hand day.
No,
I'm
really,
keep
really,
telling you. Yeah.
really, it's weird that
Dun, dun, dun.
there's still like a bunch of podcasts I'm going to get on in Nigeria.
fast,
Like I have them. Like I know where I want to be.
Do they do podcasts in Nigeria? Like, well, these are podcasts, not like, because most of the contents that I see are, question and answer.
Yeah, exactly. So
they ask you
it's
question and
it's
everything,
like
but do
interviews.
they- interviews and
Yeah,
everything.
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I don't like interviews are like, and in interviews they tend to ask questions that you either they're trying to get bangers from, like, okay, yeah,
That's it.
say something that will get this thing to trend. Like they don't have proper conversations. Like, so there are some podcasts that have that proper conversations, and until I get there, I'll share my mind type of piece. So that's why I've been like reserved when it comes to
podcasts and
podcast and all of that.
So what's the bigger podcast in Nigeria?
Fresh off the boat.
There's a lot of podcasts though.
I mean, we're not in Nigeria, but I hear that.
No,
There's a
fresh
lot.
off the
There's a-
boat.
there's a
I
lot.
dare any podcast to tell us that
hear
they
that,
do it
bro.
better than us. I said, no, I dare you, bro.
There's a lot of podcasts.
Come through.
Nah, bro, it's so nice to have you, man.
Yeah, thank you very
Thank you
much.
so
guys.
much.
God, man, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Come on. Hey, guys, make sure you subscribe,
Yeah.
like, all of that stuff. His name is Soundz with the Z or the Z, whichever one. If
Yeah.
you're American, you're British.
Z.
I'm on Instagram at
Yeah.
Soundz.
Z.
I am Soundz. IAM_Soundz.
Love that.
SOUNDZ. Twitter at Soundz Official. Check me out.
Check
Yeah,
him
bro.
out.
And obviously, your music is everywhere.
Thank you very
Spotify,
much. Blue
Apple,
is
all
out now. Go check it out. I have Budge on it. I have Means on it. I have Last Mid on it.
As well.
BK, amazing guys, man. Check them out.
Salute, bro. We're gonna put your links and everything to the description box.
Appreciate you.
And also the
Appreciate you.
screen that's there. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Listen, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do that. It's Fresh Off the Bow. It's
Remember-
your boy Toby and your boy Banks.
New smoke every week. Come on, let's go. I'll be waiting in the comments. Lurking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Bro,
Thanks, man.
yes, sir.
That was a long one still.
To be fair, when you're having a good conversation, it's gonna be.